Perry Wellington Real Estate 4.5 from Perry Wellington Realty. Buy or sell with us and use our moving trucks for free. Only from Perry Wellington Realty.
Good afternoon and welcome to Perry Wellington Real Estate 4.5. I'm your host, Dawn Pellis. I'm also a licensed realtor, and this is a program about real estate. We are here to give you tips and tools to help you be successful when you're buying or selling. You might not be doing that now, but you or someone you know may be in the future, so we're being proactive. We're here to help. This week, I have broker Adam Conrad back once again, and a new face, sort of. Someone who's making a return to the show, Agent Gretchen Gunnett. Hello to you both.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey. So Gretchen, you have not been on this show since I took over the hosting duties.
I think it's been almost 3 years.
3 years already?
Wow.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's because she's out there selling houses all the time. She doesn't have any time for us on the show.
I was just going to say, yeah, I mean, Gretchen's been getting big numbers.
Big numbers.
Big bucks, right? Selling it. Yeah,
I love it.
You're killing it. And really, I mean, it's been how long? I mean, since you joined Perry Wellington?
Almost 5 years, I
Has
believe.
it been?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we put out rankings, I think, recently.
Yes, we pulled the rankings from the local Allegheny Highlands Association of Realtors, MLS, from January 1 to the end of July, 7/31/2018. Had to put that out there.
Yeah, disclaimer there. And of course, Perry Wellington Realty was #1 in that portion of time. And Gretchen was one of the top agents too.
Absolutely. Yes, very good.
So there you go. We've got a good team here to help you out. And keeping with the numbers theme today, Perry Wellington Realty's luxury collection, lots of great homes there. We've launched this a couple of years ago. We've been creating some magnificent films for our luxury listings. And Gretchen actually has acted in a few of those.
I have. No one has reached out yet to snag me
I don't
up
understand
in an
why.
acting career, but
Yeah, here you are right here drinking water at the table.
Yeah.
That's Oscar worthy right there.
yes, it is.
No more casting calls from this? You haven't been getting the
I
phones
have
out
not.
ringing off the hook? Yeah.
But you know what? These really make a difference, I think. It really puts, people in the home and shows you all the nice things you could be doing whenever you buy this beautiful place, right?
Absolutely. I think it's a wonderful idea.
Yeah.
I really do.
It's great. We get a lot of great feedback. And speaking of, and we have a debut, not of a full-length luxury film that you saw there, but this is a trailer. This is a mini version of one of our property films. Come along now as we take you to 210 Excel Street in Hollidaysburg. There you have it. You have to contact agent George Pasonic for more information on that. It's $649,000, 5-bedroom, 4-bath, over 6,000 square feet on that house. It's gorgeous. And there's also a 3D tour on our website too. So check that out. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Toyota's National Clearance Event.
Only happens once a year.
We've got the last of the 2018s. Get in here.
Buy a Highlander now and get $1,750 cash back from Toyota.
I think we need more signs.
Toyota, let's go places.
Finish your summer with the Spikes. Thursday the 30th, bring your dog for Bark in the Park 4 and enjoy Thun Night with a spectacular fireworks show presented by VisitMyrtleBeach.com. Friday the 31st, Lion Country Kia presents Lucky's Kia Giveaway at the regular season home finale with post-game fireworks.
For tickets, call 814-272-1711 or buy and download at statecollegespikes.com.
Your family business needs to shine.
There's custom shirts for that.
And your team needs to look real fine.
There's custom shirts for that.
Our shirts start at $4.99. You'll find them at Collegiate Pride. Say yeah, there's a custom shirt for that. That's right. Our shirts start at $4.99. We deliver free at Collegiate Pride. Say yeah, there's a custom shirt for that.
The EI logo appears during the broadcast of WTAJ's children's programs that meet the FCC requirements for the needs of children. WTAJ prepares and files a Form 398 with the FCC on a quarterly basis, which reports on the station's children's programming efforts during the previous calendar quarter. These announcements can be viewed on the FCC's website, fcc.gov, or by clicking on the FCC link on wearecentralpa.com. Questions or comments can be directed to Becky Ivory, Station Liaison. Your Weather Authority forecast every 10 minutes on WTAJ News this morning.
Few spotty showers earlier this morning.
Weather forecasts every 10 minutes with meteorologist Christy Shields. WTAJ News this morning, a great way to start your day.
It's the final days of Toyota's National Clearance Event. Save big on the remaining 2018s, but it all ends September 4th.
Right now, get a versatile RAV4 with $3,000 cash back from Toyota. Toyota, let's go places.
WTAJ Sports Beat. Friday nights. High school football. Pride. Passion. Spirit. Nobody covers high school football like WTAJ. Sports Beat Fridays at 11:10. Only on WTAJ, your news leader. Brought to you by 5-Star Mitsubishi.
Today's Perry Wellington Real Estate 4.5 is paid for by Perry Wellington Realty.
Welcome back. Fall will be here fast, so we thought it might be a little fun to talk about some of the hottest home decor trends for fall 2018. Last week we talked about things that sellers can do if your home hasn't sold over the summer. What can you do to refresh your look? Well, maybe we have some ideas here, and this is from an article posted by housebeautiful.com. The first trend, just jump right in here, oversized florals. And some of this is wallpaper that they're using now, gigantic flowers. What do you think?
Yeah,
you want to put that in your office?
Yeah, I don't know where they get this stuff. I mean, I'm looking at the list here, Dawn, and I'm going to tell you, who made this up?
Housebeautiful.com says
Once in a while you read an article, I think we're just going to have to disagree. I'm not seeing that in any homes we're selling.
Okay. Well,
maybe we're just behind the times.
Well, next is supposed to be modern neutrals, but I think this one might be, actually, I guess it is modern neutral. I thought it was black.
Modern neutral?
Yeah,
is that just
neutral colors, yes.
Oh, that's really
a neutral, see, there's a wood coffee table.
Okay.
That's very natural,
all right.
Right? Okay. Next, we have gold. Gold is back. Gretchen, you said that, look, a gold ceiling.
6 or 7 months.
6 or 7 months, it's been the trend. Yeah. So gold carpeting.
Oh.
Maybe some gold shag carpeting would be good. Since we're getting really retro here, let's get some gold shag carpeting.
Hey, you know what? I don't know. It's supposed to be the thing. All right.
Okay.
Next one is jet black. This one I've been seeing all over the place. People are saying that black is in. Black walls, black, design, like decor, accents.
It's always the color tenants paint a room in a rental is black, and that is the most difficult color to cover if they do that. So, okay, next.
All right. Well, if you don't like that, then how about pink?
Oh, wonderful.
Pink accents.
Wait a second. We have the neutrals, the blacks, and the pinks. We have good and plenty.
We do.
Right?
It's candy. This is eye candy for you right here.
Every bathroom in these houses in Altoona, we're set because
we are
pink,
set. You do not have to
pink,
change.
White,
now
and
look,
black.
there's a lip couch. Isn't that good?
Interesting.
That's interesting.
I see that in a lot of showings. Dawn, where are you getting this
I just
stuff?
threw that in there to keep you on your toes. I just wanted to see if you were paying attention.
Pink lip couch.
All right, tactile kitchens. Now these are different surfaces in the kitchen. So there might be wood, there might be granite, there might be brick. It's a mix of all of the above, really.
Oh, that's interesting.
See?
That's nice.
That's kind of interesting, right?
Okay.
Next is true blue. So, or actually, I skipped over that. Bright shapes is the next thing. Bright shapes. Yeah.
For accent walls?
Yes.
Okay.
For accent walls or pillows or whatever. So it's kind of interesting,
I'm going to leave this to the designers.
Scandinavian. So Scandi goes vintage. It's a vintage kind of Scandinavian look. So they use fire in there. They use furs.
And lots of IKEA furniture.
Yeah. Natural things.
You're set. You got lots of IKEA furniture
Horns
with
on
crazy
the wall,
names that you can't
reindeer.
pronounce, like Hemnes.
Yeah.
All right, we've got the Hemnes.
Here's the blue. Here's the blue. So the blue is true blue is another trend.
Okay.
And I think it's kind of nice. I
like
don't
the true
mind
blue.
that.
I do like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Okay.
So any kind of blue, and then the grand finale for you is artisan folk. So any kind of like folk kind of, boho kind of look. What do you think?
Interesting.
Very interesting.
I don't know if sellers are going to go for these things. But hey, you know what? If you want to read the whole insight behind all of this and why these are trends from the article, we're going to have a link posted for you on the website for the show so you can take a closer look. And we'll be right back after this.
This portion of Central PA Live is brought to you by Ford.
After an accident, you'd expect the insurance company to pay what's fair. Put a tough, aggressive lawyer on your side.
They got me more than I expected.
Call Marcus and Mac on the Hurt Line right now.
Enjoy a good glass of wine? You'll want to attend the Sandyville Wine Festival, Saturday, September 8th at the Sandyville Memorial Gardens in Johnstown. The Wine Festival is truly an event for the senses. Taste wine samplings from 16 of the best Pennsylvania wineries. Taste gourmet food. See outstanding art at 24 artist booths. Listen to live music featuring Kenny Blake and Scott Jeffries. Advance tickets are $20 for 2 or more if you buy before September 7th. Purchase your tickets online today for the Sandyville Wine Festival.
Up to $13,000 off MSRP during Kenny Ross Automotive Group's biggest Labor Day sales event ever. Over 2,500 new and used vehicles. Payments as low as $99. Yes, $99 a month at all 10 Kenny Ross locations. New trucks up to $13,000 off MSRP. 5 days only. Absolutely ends Monday at all 10 Kenny Ross locations. Kenny Ross has you covered. KennyRoss.com.
Real ID is coming. Are you ready? Real ID is a federal requirement that affects how all states issue driver's licenses and ID cards. After October 1, 2020, you will need a Real ID or another TSA-approved form of ID to board all flights or enter federal facilities that require ID. Real IDs will be available in spring 2019, but you can pre-verify now. It's easy. Learn how at penn.gov/realid. Paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars.
At J&E Guns in Bellefonte, you'll find a knowledgeable, enthusiastic staff ready to provide hands-on customer service in an open, pressure-free environment. Check out our selection of Liberty rifle safes, Cerakote, the world's toughest firearms finish, Yeti brand products, Hornaday reloading products, Magpul parts and accessories, Black Rifle Coffee Company brand coffee. So stop by today at 125 Rock Rimmon Drive in Bellefonte. We're just up the Benner Pike from the Hot Dog House. J&E Guns, handling all the components for the shooting sports.
Bike was wrecked.
The driver came out of nowhere.
Never saw me.
I needed someone with a track record of helping injured bikers.
If you've been injured in a motorcycle accident, call now for the special attention you deserve. Call Marcus and Mac on the Hurt Line right now.
Upcoming tea time? Will you need an umbrella or sunscreen? I'll let you know in my golf forecast every morning on WTAJ News This Morning.
WTAJ, your weather authority.
Tom Selleck stars in Blue Bloods, CBS Friday, 10/9 Central.
Welcome back to Real Estate 4.5. Last week on the show, we took you back to school with a few lessons on selling homes at back to school time and on into the fall. And that is the topic of this week's Senior Mirror article. Adam, you wrote it, so where can people find it?
This weekend in the Sunday Altoona Mirror, in the senior section, I publish an article in there every month, and the topic, we were talking about it last week in the show, and I thought, well, this would be inspiring to be able to put in the Mirror as well. Because we have different people, you know, who don't catch this show or they read the paper, but, you know, back and forth, so.
Yeah, good thing. So check it out on Sunday. Keep an eye out for that. And speaking of sellers, let's talk about them for a little bit. Commission rates specifically. Sellers pay those. Often buyers think that they have to pay those, but it is actually a seller expense. So let's talk more about that and, you know, get into that as far as like listing appointments. I was just thinking about, you know, going to listing appointments, and oftentimes sellers will say, you know what, because you have 4.5% commission, yours is a lower rate. What makes you think that other agents are going to show your properties because they're only getting 2.25%? And if somebody's charging more, there's more incentive for those agents to, you know, show their properties instead. So what do you think? I mean, it's not true.
Well,
it drives me nuts when I hear that.
Let me tell you how that's worked out. All right. So when we first started, that sounded like that might be a valid concern because we were kind of the unknown. But now 7 years into it, and being number one, we sell more property than any local brokerage. And so, you know, the reality is that the 4.5% commission works. It's proven to be successful, and the other agents sell our property. So 50% of our properties are actually sold by cooperating agents. So that means that you get an even money chance that another agent from another brokerage sells the property as would a Perry Wellington agent. So that commission rate's working. Yeah. And we find, and you find this all the time, is that the agents might charge 6%, but they sure as heck aren't sharing 6%, are they? No. This just came up, didn't it? Yeah.
Couple times.
So they giving you 50% of that 6%? No, not anybody. So what we're finding is they put in the MLS, they cooperate at 2.25%, which is what our rate is.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if you're paying 6%, that buyer you think is going to get more money for selling that house because you listed for 6%? Not so much.
And the thing is that you're working so hard for your money. So why should you be giving up extra when you don't really have to?
If you're a seller, 6% versus 4.5%, we made that very clear. And in this hot seller's market, if you're paying more than 4.5%, you know, that's not good. That's too much.
Yeah.
We're also finding, and this is interesting, we're finding that now that we're so successful with the 4.5%, that other brokers will charge, you know, you 6%, and down the block they'll charge somebody else 4.5%.
Ooh.
And so you better hope that broker finds you two not running into each other across the hedgerow saying, well, what'd you pay for commission? Because somebody's going to be mighty mad.
They sure are. Right. And I think that this is a topic we need to revisit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're going to come back around to this. We've not really talked about that much because, you know, we just really haven't gotten into that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's time.
It does need to.
It is, yeah. Well, Perry's properties are next, so stay tuned.
Check out WTAJ's weather app, Real-Time Radar. Watch your weather authority forecast and see what's happening tomorrow and the rest of the week. Download your Weather Authority app, available now from Google Play and the App Store.
Hey Dad, I need $150 for those college textbooks.
Yeah, and I need a new dress for my school dance, Dad.
Hello? Yes, I know my credit card payment's late. No, I can't make a payment right now.
Another medical bill? This one's for $400.
I don't have any money. Leave me alone.
I think it's time.
It's time to call Harold Shepley and Associates. You have nothing to lose but your debt.
G&R Excavating and Demolition is more than just demolition and excavating. Every demolition generates all kinds of treasure that can be passed on to you. G&R's warehouse is chock full of new and used items such as doors, windows, lighting fixtures, appliances, furniture, and a whole lot more. Commercial or residential, all yours for pennies on the dollar. Be sure to check out the hotel next door. It's 4 floors of antiques and rare treasures. G&R Excavating and Demolition, the professional home wreckers. 900 Pennsylvania Avenue in Tyrone.
For quick solutions to your license problems, see Dunkel Services, a PennDOT authorized online messenger. Instantly renew vehicle registration and non-commercial driver's license and leave with a license plate in hand. Instantly replace registration cards and tags. Replace or restore driver's license and get fast online vehicle title transfers and temp tags. Commercial or apportioned truck matters. Register or transfer your boat, snowmobile, or ATV. And full notary service is offered as well. Dunkel Services in Altoona or Bedford. State and service fees apply.
Price Motor Sales is Raystown Country.
Well, I see you finally won a race.
Things have changed since we were little, big brother.
Well, I've got some work to do, but when I get back, you're on.
I'll be waiting.
When it's time to work, Price Motors has the best selection of Ram trucks available, making sure you don't get left in the dust. Race on over to your only Ram certified ag dealer.
Price Motor Sales in Raystown Country.
Great views and great locations. WTAJ News Skynet Camera Network. Online anytime at wearecentralpa.com. Skynet, only from your weather authority. Powered by Shy Beaver Boat Center, Fiore Toyota VW Audi, and University Park Airport.
This portion of Central PA Live is brought to you by Ford.
Welcome back to Perry Wellington Real Estate 4.5, home of the 4.5% commission rate. It is that time of the week again, time to take a look at some of Perry's properties. All right, well, I am starting us off today. This is 811 Johnson Avenue in Portage for $85,000. Now this is kind of interesting. It's a former church and it's a great condition. The lower level has been converted into a large open concept 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath apartment. This is interesting. I think there are a couple of other churches that have been converted into apartments, and it is a spacious 3-bedroom home as well. The parsonage, he says, 1101 Cambria Street is that address. It has an additional bonus living space above the garage and is currently housing a long-term tenant. They've got a full security system there with cameras. The apartment is updated with wiring and all kinds of really good stuff.
You can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You can go home and go to church.
There you go. There you go. That is a reason to buy that, right?
That's it right there.
All right. And yes, $85,000 for that. And you can contact Matt DePaulis if you'd like more information.
All right, everyone. We have 23375 Krogan Pike, Shade Gap, Pennsylvania. This is a service station building with an adjacent rental home. In business for sale and ready for your entrepreneurial dreams to come true. Someone out there to go see it. The rental home is currently rented and the service station is updated with newer electrical panels, new wiring, new storage area, security system, newer deli counter, new heat pump, new well, and much, much more. There's a lot of new stuff there.
Yeah, there sure is.
Starting out.
New.
The desirability of the commercial space lies within the location of busy Route 522 in close proximity to the PA Turnpike. Seller is motivated and willing to train new owner. Call today about the possibilities. So if you can reach out and call Alexis Thompson, the property is listed for $270 with lots of possibilities.
Nice.
You can sell slushies.
You could.
Awesome. All right.
You can eat them.
Next, we're going to go to 10321 Fairgrounds Road in Huntington. This is listed by son Jordan Conrad. It's 1.8 acres. This is a turnkey welding business. This, folks, I got to tell you, it cash flows. I met with the owners. It cash flows fantastic. They make money. We have all the financials for the, if you're a pre-qualified buyer, we have all the financials. It is turnkey, ready to go. It's got a 40 by 60 main building with a 15 by 40 addition. There's also a garage that's 35 by 48 and an additional house that's a 3-bedroom, 1-bath that's used as an income property. It's rented. Wow. So not only do you have rental income, but you've got a full, turnkey business here, busy with all the lake traffic going, folks needing welding services with the lake. And then in the wintertime, they do a lot of different welding and things like that for folks that are doing plowing and things like that. So welding business, this could be obviously with all these big buildings converted to other types of things. This is a heck of an opportunity. So if you're thinking about being in business, you want to check this out. Yeah, wow, that's great. And speaking of, here's another one for you, 911 Burns Avenue in Altoona. This is listed by Rachel Conrad. $448,000 even will get you this newly constructed large garage building that could be used for any number of purposes. The space offers an underground 200 amp electric system, 2 heating systems, oil and wood, spray foam insulated walls, 12-inch thick cement floors, LED lighting and commercial doors on this, and also door openers. So this is a great business opportunity potentially for you. Who knows what you could do with this place? It's a good looking building
right?
inside.
It sure is.
I mean, that's a nice sized building.
Yeah, and it's on 0.83 acres, so there's got a little bit of space there for you as well. So that's, it's a pretty good deal. We've got some really great commercial properties too, don't we?
Yeah, especially with
those
spray foam insulated walls. That would hold the heat real well.
Yeah.
So maybe somebody wants to put an airplane hangar in there.
Hey, that would be a good place for that.
That's what I'm looking at. That would be awesome.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Somebody's got to store all their classic cars.
You could do that.
All kinds of things.
Yeah. Maybe I'll go buy that for my classic car collection.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah, right. Anyway, it's a great buy for whoever's interested in that. And if you'd like to see more, check out our website. All the info is right there for you. And we will see you back here next Friday at 4:30 or 4 o'clock. Actually, I keep saying 4:30. I should rewrite that in the prompter, but oh well. 4 o'clock for Perry Wellington Real Estate 4.5. Have a great weekend.
Perry Wellington Real Estate 4.5 has been brought to you by Perry Wellington Realty. Buy or sell with us and use our moving trucks for free. If you'd like more information about anything you've seen on today's show, visit perrywellingtonrealty.com.
Today, Perry Wellington Real Estate 4.5 was paid for by Perry Wellington Realty.
Who hugged and encouraged you? Who was there when you needed someone? Thousands of foster children, teens, and those with special needs and disabilities need safe and loving families in our communities. Becoming a foster parent may sound overwhelming, but Lifespan Family Services makes it all seem natural. Our training programs and support staff are with you every step of the way. Discover the rewards of being a foster parent and contact Lifespan Family Services of PA and open your home and your heart.
Your family business needs to shine. There's custom shirts for that. And your team needs to look real fine. There's custom shirts for that. Our shirts start at $4.99. You'll find them at Collegiate Pride. Say yeah, there's custom shirts for that. That's right. Our shirts start at $4.99. We deliver free at Collegiate Pride. Say yeah, there's custom shirt for that. Oh, yeah.
Seriously injured? We fight for the money you deserve. Money to pay your bills, money for your pain and suffering. Don't trust the insurance company with your future, your health, your financial security. It's their job to minimize your injury and save money. At Berger & Green, we go after the cash, insurance money, and damages the law allows.
Call or text today, 1-800-999-2626. Trust the name you know. Berger & Green, the injury lawyers.
Enjoy a good glass of wine? You'll want to attend the Sandyville Wine Festival, Saturday, September 8th at the Sandyville Memorial Gardens in Johnstown. The Wine Festival is truly an event for the senses. Taste wine samplings from 16 of the best Pennsylvania wineries. Taste gourmet food. See outstanding art at 24 artist booths. Listen to live music featuring Kenny Blake and Scott Jeffries. Advance tickets are $20 for 2 or more if you buy before September 7th. Purchase your tickets online today for the Sandyville Wine Festival.
This is an important message for anyone with Medicare. You may be eligible for an all-in-one Medicare plan that combines hospital, medical, and prescription drug coverage together with extra benefits that may include dental, vision, hearing aids, and much more. Some of these plans have a $0 monthly premium regardless of your income. That's right. For one low plan premium, or in some cases a $0 premium, you may be able to get coverage for your hospital visits, doctor appointments, prescription drugs, routine dental care, eyeglasses and contact lenses, hearing aids, and possibly more. Today may be the first time you've heard about this type of Medicare plan. The advisors at the Medicare.com helpline are licensed insurance agents who will explain more when you call. Call now to see if you qualify. Call the number on your screen now. Call now to see if you qualify for these benefits. You worked hard for your Medicare. Now is the time for your Medicare to work hard for you. Not affiliated with or acting on behalf of any government agency or program.
This is Central PA. Central PA Live. Central PA Live.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Central PA Live. We are here live at Beaver Stadium, and if you couldn't tell, we're tailgating. What's the date today? It's the 31st. It's the 31st.
Yes.
It's the weekend going into Labor Day weekend.
Yes, all the end of summer.
It's going to be great. Hey, my name's Alex Hazard.
And I'm Amanda Kenny.
And right now it's time for Today's 2 Cents. So, talk about a tailgate. I mean, there it is. How cool is that?
Yeah, you really can't get any closer.
We are literally right outside of Beaver Stadium. We have a great show planned. We actually are going to be making some tailgate snacks. Beef, it's what's for dinner.
Yeah, right. Really, it is.
That's what we're going to be making, all sorts of beef products today on the show that you can make while you're tailgating, and we're going to have so much fun while doing it. Now, here's the thing. Are you, you can be honest, this is Central PA.
Okay.
Are you a big football fan?
I am. So the funny thing is, my college, I went to Hofstra University, they got rid of our football team after I graduated, so I don't have a team to root for.
Well, now you do.
So now I do. I love so you know, in this business we move a lot, so I love moving to cities that have amazing college football teams.
Sure.
Because I just adopt the team. So my new team is Penn State.
Yeah. And should we give you some Penn State trivia?
No,
I'm kidding. I'm
okay. Not yet. It's still new for me.
Yeah, well, I got to tell you, growing up, I was the first person, one of the first people in my family, like a lot of my aunts, my mom, all went to Penn State University, so we always used to come to football games, and it's almost like nostalgic to be back here. As a matter of fact, a couple weekends, my mom is going to be coming up. We're going to go to a game on Saturday, and then Sunday it's when Elton John will be here, and we're going to go, so it's going to be, it's just always nice to be here in State College, and it's always fun to be out of the studio. And as a matter of fact, we left the office like an hour early today just to get out here. I was so excited.
Yeah.
So anyway.
I'm excited. I mean, and tailgating is probably one of the best parts about football and any live game, really, you know.
Well, speaking of football, listen to this. United Airlines is getting in the spirit and hoping to make it easier for college football fans to get to their favorite games. United announced it's adding more than 200,000 seats to its flights to college football hotspots. The increase affects 11 airports near cities with big universities, and guess what? That includes State College, South Bend, Indiana, and Greenville, South Carolina. That change takes effect in September and will remain through November. So
that's great news.
Great news. And, you know, a lot of folks here, obviously, Penn State University, Beaver Stadium, right in our backyard, right behind us. Maybe not going to affect them necessarily because they're not, unless you're traveling with the team. But what's going to be great for is local businesses, right? It's going to be bringing a lot of people in. All, you know, alums are going to be flying in to watch their old faithful.
Yeah, and a lot of alum come back. In fact, I don't know if you noticed when you're driving up here, how many different out-of-state license plates there were? from everywhere, all up 99 coming in this way.
So Morgan was driving, I was half asleep,
You know?
so I was snoozing off a little bit, so no, I didn't notice, but I'll look on the way back.
Okay, yeah, okay.
All right, listen to this. High-powered sports cars are toys for adults, and Legos are toys for kids.
Yes.
And so now those two have come together as one with a full-size sports car built largely out of Lego parts.
Whoa.
To the left, you can see a Bugatti, whatever. I don't know. You can see all these cool cars.
You don't know cards, do you?
I don't know cars at all.
know.
Here, you can read the script there, Amanda.
I don't know where you were. Oh, I know what a Bugatti is. Okay,
I have no
so
idea.
they have
I'm
top
such an idiot
speeds
when it
of
comes
more
to this
than
stuff.
200 miles per hour. Now, the same car built from more than 1 million Lego parts is to the right if we're looking at the video. We don't really see
We
the
don't
video,
see the video, which also
here.
makes it hard, and there's...
Yeah. But okay, so it took 13,000 hours to build, right?
Wow, yeah.
That's
I mean,
crazy.
the cool thing, a car built out of Legos. I mean, I think
it moves? And it moves?
Yeah,
It's
it
not
drives
just for
and
show?
stuff. So I think what's cool, though, is, like as a kid, when you're using your imagination and you're building, your fake little cars, I think that kids kind of think like, you see, like I can remember my little brother going around the house, vroom, 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 kind of pretending, and then to be able to make that come to life. I can only imagine being a little kid and being on the highway and seeing this car go by. They probably don't even think it's fake. They probably, their imaginations are so good.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a great event coming to Altoona, and I wanted to make sure, or coming to the area, not to Altoona, but it's coming to the area. And so earlier, back in Altoona, I talked to the folks putting it on. Take a look. All right, guys, we're live at Beaver Stadium today, but we had to come back here to Altoona because there's a great event coming up at St. Michael this weekend. Why don't you guys tell everybody what's going on?
It's the 30th annual Forest Hills Festival. Starts tomorrow through Monday, Labor Day. It's one of the biggest festivals around. We have a whole slate of activities for the whole family. It's free to park, free to attend. We have over 75 craft vendors, a variety of food. There's so many things going on. It'd take us a long time to tell you, but we got some fantastic...
Wait, I got to interrupt you here. I saw something about a polka group on our script here.
Well, yes, we have polkas on Monday all day. 3 polka bands.
When I was younger, I had my youngest brother. He wouldn't stop crying unless we put Pennsylvania polka on the TV.
Yeah.
Now, of course, this is going to be supporting a great cause. And why don't you go ahead and tell us about the cause, because you're with the fire.
Absolutely. Alex, this is one of our main events for the year. It is for our fundraising, of course, but it's also to give back to our community. We take a lot of pride in how we prepare our park, the facilities, and make it an experience for everybody to enjoy, with the simplest things as making sure the grounds are in good order, that you're not walking in mud, and you have restroom facilities and all the amenities. It's something we want to give back to the community as much as we're raising funds for the fire department itself.
And that's always the best thing about fundraisers, is that it's both helping the great cause,
exactly,
but also you're having a good time.
Exactly.
What else could you want? Now, really quick, if people wanted to get more information or wanted to participate in this, how do they do it?
Well, they can visit our website at adamstownshipfire.com. Whole schedule's on there. We have a fantastic fireworks display on Sunday evening at 9 o'clock.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's second to none. Also, for 3 days in the morning, we have an all-you-can-eat pancake and sausage breakfast for $8.
All right, well, it sounds like it's going to be a great event. I can't thank you guys enough for being here, and we'll be right back with more Central PA Live at Beaver Stadium. We'll see you back there.
CBS, the home of Super Bowl 53.
This seal is a level only achieved by few. It's the highest standard for broadcast meteorologists. In this area, only WTAJ's chief meteorologist Joe Murgo and meteorologist Christy Shields are certified. You won't see this seal on any other broadcast meteorologist in the area. Your weather authority delivers the most accurate and reliable forecasts from AMS certified meteorologists. When we say your weather authority, we mean your weather authority. Only on WTAJ, your news leader.
Can't get to a lawyer's office? Marcus and Mack will come to your home, hospital, or place of work so you can get the legal help you need.
Marcus and Mack.
They had an office near me. They even came to my house. Call Marcus and Mack on the Hurt line right now.
Ah, another truckload of Toyotas. What a sight.
Yeah, during Toyota's national clearance event, we've got the last of the 2018s. And super low APR financing.
Maybe that's why they go so fast.
Okay, that's got to be a record.
Now lease a RAV for $209 a month.
Or buy with 0% APR plus $750 toward your down payment. Or $3,000 cash back from Toyota.
Save on the last of the 2018s. Come in today.
Toyota, let's go places.
Are you ready, old man? I've been out working you all day.
Come find more power, performance, and value at Stoneham's Motorsports.
Miss America 2019, the most controversial pageant ever. After calls for the resignation of the Miss America board, will peace reign over the pageant? Next, Inside Edition.
Inside Edition, Friday at 7.
Can't get to a lawyer's office? Marcus and Mac will come to your home, hospital, or place of work so you can get the legal help you need. Tell them you mean business. Call Marcus and Mac on the Hurt line right now.
From the Beatles to Beyonce, Home Nursing Agency Decades Club presents Dancing Through the Decades to benefit the Healing Patch Children's Grief Program, which offers free services to support local grieving children and their families. Saturday, September 8th at 7, dance to music from the 60s through today with DJ The X-Band. There'll be a cash bar and a variety of raffle baskets and silent auction items. Tickets are $10 and are available online or by calling 1-855-GIVE-HNA. WTAJ is proud to support the Home Nursing Agency Healing Patch.
TV's #1 news show, Young Sheldon, CBS Thursday after The Big Bang Theory.
Welcome back to Central PA Live. We are still out here tailgating in front of Beaver Stadium. We couldn't be any closer. Joining us now is Chef John from the Beef Council, and Morgan is coming on over too because she heard there was going to be food, so she had to step in. Now, John, why don't you? What are we making today? We're going to make some meatballs, right?
Spicy buffalo meatballs.
Spicy buffalo meatballs. Sounds
just
delicious.
like the familiar buffalo wings that you have, but we're going to utilize beef. Beef, it tastes better. Everybody loves beef, so this is a nice play on the classic.
And of course, a great tailgate food because you can just kind of throw it in the crock pot and throw it in the back of the truck
and bring it with you, and it's ready to go. So we made a sauce earlier that's so some hot sauce, some butter, and some honey, and then you just melt that and bring it together, and it's that easy. And the meatballs are really easy too to make. I think a lot of people fear the meatballs. They sell meatballs at the grocery store; they're frozen. I work at a hospital, and food vendors will come try to sell me meatballs. Right. It's like I can make this. It's like 5 ingredients.
And they're going to be way better and probably better for you.
Absolutely, yeah. There's there's more. You know what's going in. It's not all these emulsifiers and preservatives. So making meatballs.
And it's 100% beef. All right, so let's get started here. Let's put some beef in the bowl.
Yeah. So we're going to use ground beef. It's the most available beef out there. It's pretty affordable. This is a 90. This is a 90-10 blend, and we're going to add a couple eggs here. And Morgan, I want to have you salt and pepper this.
Sure.
Pretty.
Oh boy, Morgan.
Pretty liberally, yeah. Crack that open. So people always ask me why does my food taste better than what they make at home, and I really think it's because I season my food with a good amount of salt and a good amount of pepper.
Let me know when.
That's probably pretty good. So
and, I heard that salt brings out a lot of the natural.
It does. Salt's the most important ingredient in your pantry.
Sure.
Garlic makes things taste like garlic. Paprika makes things taste like paprika. Turns it red. Salt brings out the flavor of food. Sure. So it'll make your beef taste more like beef. If you sauteing onions, it makes the onions taste more like onions. It really is the most important ingredient you have. So some egg to help hold it together. Some breadcrumbs to bind it. We're going to put some garlic in here to help flavor it. And some onions also give it some nice flavor. And you added some salt, is that right? So now we're just going to mix it, huh?
All right.
And we're just going to mix it here.
By hand's the best.
By hand, yeah.
And throw a pair of gloves on.
Just a pair of gloves on. Now, if I was at home, I would just wash my hands afterwards. But it's very important that you wash your hands after this, and even before, because that's how a lot of people kind of get sick is not washing your hands.
Yeah.
So we'll mix this up. So now it's a little wet, so I'm going to add a little more breadcrumbs.
Okay.
And
I say the more breadcrumbs, the better. Let's just carb it up.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I like a little less, but
It smells so good.
Yeah, it's not too bad, huh? It's real simple recipe. That's it.
That's it.
Look at that.
That's so simple.
And now,
it's something you can do. Anybody can do this.
Yeah, and they keep them the same size, and then your kids can jump in and help them do this.
Right. And I always say that with families, you want to get the kids involved because when you get, parents always have trouble getting kids to finish their plates, right? So if you have the kids in the kitchen helping you cook, they're going to be excited to eat it too.
They know exactly what's in it, and then they know exactly where every onion's at, so they can pick the onions out themselves.
You have a kid's mind.
I have a couple kids at home, so I know how they think. But you're absolutely right. Getting the kids in the kitchen, helping making it, will get them more interested in trying new foods. And I think meatballs is an easy food for kids. They love meatballs, right?
Yeah. And so this sauce, though, also goes in it as well.
So it does. So we would do that like at the end. So I would put these in the oven, roast them, and then toss them in the sauce. And like I said, some hot sauce, some butter, and some honey. Now we do have recipes online, but it's really that easy. You want a hotter? Add more hot sauce.
Yeah.
Yep. Too much hot sauce? Add a little more honey to balance out. It's really that easy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Chef John, we can't thank you enough for coming out here tailgating with us, and you're going to stick around through the newscast this evening. We're going to continue tailgating right here at Beaver Stadium. Of course, this recipe will make it available on our website, which is centralpatv.com. We'll see you next week. Good night, everybody.
Thank you. Bye.
Can you try one?
Yeah, please do.
Your Weather Authority forecast with meteorologist Mike Doyle.
Well, this morning we did start off with some showers and a few thunderstorms for a lot of us in Bedford County, Blair County, even especially through Center County. A lot of strong thunderstorms this morning. That kept our temperatures quite mild overall. 68 degrees for Altoona. That was our low this morning. Huntington at 67. State College 64 and Punxsutawney also 64 degrees. Here's the setup for today and why we're seeing some showers. We got a low down towards our south. Attached to it is a cold front and a stationary front, and this low is going to throw some moisture our way. That's why our southern counties and especially our eastern counties will see more off and on showers for today compared to our western and northern counties. So expect a mainly cloudy sky with the passing rain shower, and then by this afternoon a thunderstorm. For tonight, we'll see a mainly cloudy sky for Scatterton, our low near 66. Still seeing a chance for some lingering showers and a few thunderstorms for tonight. For tomorrow, that low is basically still parked down there towards our south, and that's going to throw more moisture our way again. Mainly a cloudy sky with off and on showers throughout the day. You may want to keep an umbrella close by or a rain jacket if you do plan on heading out and about for our Saturday. Again, mostly cloudy, few showers and a bit of drizzle. But tomorrow won't be a washout by any means. Also, I know a lot of us like to go yard sailing or garage sailing throughout the weekend. For tomorrow, our high near 78, a mostly cloudy sky, again a few showers possible. On Sunday, a much warmer and steamier day, a bit more sunshine, but a better chance for a few more thunderstorms to pop up in the afternoon, high near 84. Dew point trend, we're going to stay humid as we go throughout the weekend and also the start of next week. A steamy next week. Our temperatures will reach the mid to upper 80s. A few cities could see the lower 90s. So again, what to expect: cloudy with showers, a warming weekend, and then a steamy next week.
Have you been collecting workers' compensation for 90 days or longer? If so, you may be eligible for a lump sum of money.
When you're injured on the job, you lose more than the ability to earn a paycheck. You're worried about your future, your financial security, and how you'll support your family. While you focus on getting better, it's our job to get you the lump sum settlement that you deserve.
Get off work comp and get on with your life. For a free consultation, call Edgar Snyder & Associates at 1-800-9-4-EDGAR. We're your workers' compensation lawyers.
Recording artist Mandisa.
I kind of feel like I'm known as the cheerleader, like, you're stronger and you're an overcomer and it's good morning. It's hard.
This Grammy winner reveals the heartbreaking loss that shook her faith.
I didn't go to church. I didn't read my word. I certainly didn't pray because I felt like he was not hearing my prayers. And the result was that I fell into the deepest depression of my life.
On the 700 Club, Monday at 10 a.m.
Live from WTAJ, your news leader. This is your news before 5.
Hey, Hey, good afternoon, and thanks so much for watching. I'm Amanda Kenny with your news before 5. Today, we are right outside of Beaver Stadium, tailgating, getting ready for tomorrow's big game, Penn State against Appalachian State, however you want to say it around here. I'm going to show you where we are partying over here. We actually have... look who has decided to stop working and just start partying over there. So we're going to be having a great time. Lots of fun, especially recipes to share with you coming up at 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock. So be sure to stay tuned for that. For now, we're going to get right to the news for you. So parents of little ones, there are some recommendations about some safety seats that you may want to hear about. This is regarding car seats for your children. The American Academy of Pediatrics says children should stay in rear-facing car seats until they hit 40 pounds. Now, this recommendation tweaks what we were previously told, that kids should ride rear-facing seats until they're 2 years old. Well, using a car seat correctly reduces the risk of death or injury by more than 70%, and children younger than 13 should ride in a vehicle's backseat. CVS is pulling powdered Enfamil baby formula off its shelves, and one mom is saying it's time for the makers of Enfamil to change the packaging after she noticed a seal on a container of formula was broken. Enfamil says it's an isolated incident and they haven't had any other reports. They're telling anyone that purchases their products to check the package. If you're unsure, call the hotline on the back of the product. Well, parents that have kids in school, you might want to listen to this. The American Optometric Association says 25% of children already wear or need glasses by the time they enter kindergarten. Doctors now recommend that parents that have school-age children have their eyesight checked every year. All right, coming up after the break, we're going to take a look at your forecast, and right now we're going to take a look into Blair County, courtesy of our Fiore, Toyota, Volkswagen, Audi Skynet camera.
This is the FBI!
6 grenades on a chain, cell phone trigger.
Kidnapping in Battery Park.
Long-range killing from a Midtown sniper.
Drop what you're holding, get on your knees. We just found another bomb.
Evacuate this building.
FBI CBS Tuesdays this fall.
In the old days, when you wanted to remodel your kitchen, you had limited options. With a Kitchen Saver transformation, you'll get brand new cabinet doors, soft close drawers, matching cabinet exteriors, new custom countertops with a built-in sink, and any of our organizational accessories. This is the value you've been looking for. Call today to find out what we'll do for you.
844-915-1133.
Kitchen Saver.
It's time for your family to experience the Diner 22 tradition of good food, friends, and memories since 1946. Originally built in 1919 as a railroad mail car and later transformed into a must-stop eatery, voted best breakfast, best burger, best service, best everything. You gotta try us. So make your way out to Diner 22, located on Route 22 in Alexandria. Good food, friends, and memories is what we're all about.
This is your news before 5.
Well, as the nation mourns the loss of Senator John McCain, tributes are now pouring in. Senator McCain today received a rare honor to lie in state inside the Capitol Rotunda. Morgan Wright joins us live from Washington with more on the ceremony to honor the late senator. Morgan?
Senator John McCain now lies in state here in Washington, D.C., inside the Capitol Rotunda. And as you can see behind me, many have gathered to pay their respects to the late senator, including some of his Senate colleagues, some of which I had the opportunity of speaking with earlier today. And they tell me the Senate has lost a real giant.
One by one, family, friends, and congressional colleagues paid their respects to Senator John McCain.
We gather here today to honor an American patriot. Served a cause greater than himself.
Distinguished guests gathered inside the Capitol.
We thank God for giving this country
John McCain.
And outside the Capitol walls, ordinary people gathered to pay respects.
I consider him a great patriot for his, not only his service to the military and his time in the POW, but his time in the Senate.
All gathered at the nation's capital with the common bond of honoring the late Senator John McCain.
It's been a marvelous ride for over 30 years.
Former Pennsylvania Governor Tom Ridge is a pallbearer for the service at the National Cathedral on Saturday.
I can't think of anything that gives me greater personal satisfaction to know that he considered me a good enough friend to honor me with the opportunity to serve him and his family one last time.
Ridge says he was blessed to have McCain as a friend.
He set a standard for public service in terms of his integrity, his decency, his bipartisanship, and in my mind, most importantly, his civility.
A lost the country united to mourn. And Senator McCain's final resting place will be in Annapolis, Maryland at the U.S. Naval Academy. That private ceremony will take place on Sunday. Reporting live in Washington, I'm Morgan Wright. Back to you.
The Washington National Cathedral Memorial Service for Senator McCain will take place on Saturday and feature tributes from former Presidents George W. Bush and Barack Obama. Those are two of the men who defeated McCain's chances in becoming president himself. We'll be right back.
Hi, you came at the perfect time because
it's the Xfinity Best Deal of the Year. Get a great rate with free DVR service for a year. Plus, ask about getting $300 back when you include Xfinity Mobile with your internet. Amazing, right? More tuba!
Simple, easy, awesome. Get our best deal of the year with DVR service free for a year and even more speed. Plus, ask how to save on your wireless bill when you include Xfinity Mobile with your internet. Click, call, or visit us today.
Excuse me, this bill is almost double what I was expecting.
Well, it covers all your work, and then some.
Then some?
Like office supplies.
Those are fish.
Well, I'm off to the club.
Then some?
Okay, let's try something new.
And here's your statement.
I could hug you.
Bring it in.
At Aspen Dental, we're a different kind of dentist. Not covered by insurance? Get a free new patient exam. Schedule online or call 1-800-ASPEN-DENTAL.
My name is Mike, and in the last 7 months, I have lost 47 pounds. We have Highmark Insurance. I was assigned a wellness coach. Karen, I actually call Karen family. She always holds me accountable. That's what I like about Karen. She holds me accountable. I think that insurance in this program is probably helping to save my life.
Visit CountOnHighmark.com to see why so many people count on Blue.
This is your news before 5.
Here at Beaver Stadium, yes, the day before the big first home game of the season against Appalachian State, and we are looking forward to that game for tomorrow. And I think the weather is going to be very similar to what we have outside in State College right now. Clouds, humid, and yeah, there still could be a shower or drizzle, but right now I'm leaning still optimistically for the game tomorrow. Let's go ahead and take a look at our Doppler radar. Some of us are dry, some of us are getting a soaking right now, and as we take a look at that radar, look at some heavier thunderstorms had cropped up over the Laurel Highlands from near northern Cambria to the Cambria County line over to just east of Somerset, where some of that rainfall is quite heavy at this point in time along the Pennsylvania Turnpike and Route 30. So that's heading over to New Baltimore, but at a very slow pace. You see they're kind of sinking to the south and east and not moving much. So that means if you get hit, you can have a flooding downpour in a very short period of time. Where it's raining, look at it, it's cooler. 72 degrees in Johnstown and Somerset where it hasn't rained. It's 83 in Huntington, but here it's kind of coolish in State College, 75 degrees. There's some warmth off to our north and west, but that's really not going to be coming our way. A front stalled to our south, and that's what's going to be the focal point of our weather. We're going to have a good deal of clouds, and we're also going to have a couple of showers and a thunderstorm for tonight. So some of the high school football games for tonight will be wet. For the final whistle, Some of them will be wet, but still warm. So we're going to have scattered showers and thunderstorms. Some places getting a soaking, other spots mist. And it will be muggy tonight with low temperatures in the 60s. So it's definitely going to be a humid night coming our way. We'll talk more about that coming up on WTAJ News at 5. But first, we're going to send it back over to Amanda.
All right, thanks so much, Joe. Thank you so much for watching. WTAJ News at 5 is up next. But before we go, let's take a look at what you can expect ahead in your 5 opener.
Tonight, another state prison employee is being treated for exposure to an unknown substance, the latest on the search for answers. Could a better treatment be in the works for patients with multiple sclerosis? Doctors say a new medication is promising. We're less than 24 hours away from kickoff for Penn State's season opener. What you need to know about the game's security and how to have the perfect tailgate. But first, a check of your forecast.
Your local Ford dealer presents Forecast First from WTAJ.
I'm meteorologist Joe Murgo again live here outside of Beaver Stadium getting ready for that big game. It is dry here and it looks like we are going to be dry for a while. There are some showers and thunderstorms on our Doppler radar, but mainly over the Laurel Highlands at 10 o'clock this evening. A shower, drizzle, and there still could be a rumble of thunder in a few spots at 10 o'clock this evening. 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, drizzle, a shower in some spots. Noontime, there may be a shower in some spots. More on that coming up. WTAJ News at 5 starts now.
Live from your news leader, this is WTAJ News at 5.
Good evening. We're live just outside of Beaver Stadium as Penn State's getting ready to host their first home game of the season. We're really excited to have a tailgate for you today.
Absolutely. So what do you need to know about this weekend, right?
Well, you know, all kinds of things.
All kinds of
Weather
things.
is, of course, a big important
absolutely. Our team will certainly have you covered. Peter Terpstra, he'll be covering sports. Evan Ankley, he has more on some of the security issues that you should expect as you're arriving to the stadium. But first, we're going to check in with our own Joe Murgo to see the weather. I mean, do we need a poncho?
Yeah.
Do we need to wear
Some sort of
shorts?
protection
Yeah,
at some point over the
what's going on,
weekend.
Joe?
Well, I would tell people you may want to bring rain gear just in case, poncho or a rain jacket, but you may not need it. So it's not looking too bad as we head into tomorrow. I know you're excited to cover some tailgates tomorrow, right, Evan?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Be checking out all the fans out here. Hopefully it should be a good crowd.
Yep. Let's go ahead and take a look at your game day forecast for your pregame festivities, including your tailgates. Temperatures will be rising into the 70s. There could be drizzle, maybe a shower, and pretty much the same going to be going on for the 3:30 kickoff. Rather cloudy, maybe some drizzle or a shower. That means it could happen, so you may want to bring some rain gear with you. Remember, umbrellas not allowed inside the stadium, so leave those at your car. Now, there are some showers and thunderstorms across the Laurel Highlands right now from Clearfield County all the way down to Somerset County, and their future track is showing that they don't move much eastward, but some places will have a little bit of a downpour this evening, and then we'll have some areas of drizzle later on tonight with a stray shower. Low temperatures for tonight in the 60s, so it's not that bad for this time of the year. So it looks like it's going to be a mild night for everyone camping out at the Nittanyville. I know Evan Hinckley was there with me a little bit before. We got to see the students playing Frisbee and enjoying themselves there and getting ready for the big first home game of the season.
Yeah, lots of activities going on there, and you think for the first game, you know, there's a lot of anticipation. A lot of younger students you saw, there's some freshmen maybe looking to get in at their first game, so they're ready to be in the first row of that student section and cheer on their Nittany Lions.
Yep. All right. Well, we're here. We're watching the weather, and I know John and Amanda, of course, like always, close to food. That's how it always rolls here, so we'll send it back to them.
What do you know? Yes. Well, we got a tailgate, and we got to thank the PA Beef Council. They've really set up a whole great tailgate for us. And we want to introduce John Seelick, who is helping us out, brought in by the PA Beef Council. Thanks, John. You are giving us great tailgate tips today.
I hope so. I have like 4 different recipes I want to show you that all include beef.
Awesome. So what do you got today?
We're going to start with a beef queso dip here. This is probably the easiest recipe that I can show you. It's one of my personal favorites. We're going to cook up some ground beef, which is available everywhere. It's very affordable, and we're going to cook it up some queso dip and some salsa, and it's so easy, and it's going to be a hit at your tailgate.
Oh, that's awesome. So I guess first you're going to brown the meat, right? That's one of the easiest parts.
That's the easiest part. Yeah, get their skillet kind of hot here, and I want to add it to it. I want to season it with a little bit of salt and pepper. That's a key to really making your food taste better is using salt and pepper. And just kind of get it hot and move it around, break it into small pieces. And once we kind of cook it to like a well-done temperature, like 160 degrees, we'll start adding our ingredients.
And you know, the interesting thing here is you're not using a grill. You could use this on a grill.
I could bring the cast iron skillet and cook it right on the grill.
Yeah.
Now you can also make this the night before, so when you show up, you just warm it in a crock pot and your part's easy. So this is a super simple recipe.
And real quick too, for people who are interested, what else are we going to be showing people over the next hour and a half?
We're going to do spicy buffalo meatballs made with beef. We're also going to make some sliders, some hamburger sliders, and show you how to make those from scratch instead of buying them pre-made. And we're going to make chili. So
awesome.
All great tailgate food.
Great tailgate ideas. All right. Well, yeah, we have got a full 90 minutes here with John and the PA Beef Council, and we're also, of course, talking sports. We're here getting ready for tomorrow's home opener. Let's bring in our sports director, Peter Terpstra, with more on what we can expect. You know, you guys are all. This is exciting for you.
This is going to be my first personal Penn State game, and we've been leading up to this. We've kind of hit everything with Penn State, but something we haven't really talked about is Appalachian State. So let's start this thing off with a famous moment.
Good snap, good hold, and the kick is blocked. Appalachian State has stunned the college football world. One of the greatest upsets in sports history.
All right, so it's pretty easy to root for the underdog when the underdog's playing number 5 Michigan back in 2007. If you know anything about college football, you've heard Appalachian State because of that famous upset back then. It is a moment that will live on, and that's who Penn State is welcoming to Beaver Stadium for the very first game. It was also the first game ever televised on the Big Ten Network. App State is 1-1 all-time against Big Ten opponents. The only win, you know it, the famous upset of number 5 in Michigan in 2007 on that blocked field goal. So this is a different App State team, though. The Mountaineers are back-to-back Sun Belt Conference champs. They won bowl games the last 2 seasons as well, including a 34-0 corn kicking of Toledo in the Dollar General Bowl last year. They are even receiving votes in the coaches' top 25.
You look at some of the teams that they've played, not only in the bowl games, but in a regular season. You know, no disrespect to anybody, but they really probably should have beat Wake Forest. Last year they lost 20-19. Wake Forest blocked the field goal, a 39-yard field goal, 5 seconds left to go in the game. They had Tennessee beat, had to go to overtime at Tennessee for Tennessee to beat them 2 years ago. And then obviously everybody is well aware of the Michigan.
All right, so Penn State, as we've said, taking on Appalachian State at 3:30 p.m. Be sure to check out our Nittany Nation Game Day show. That is at 2 p.m. tomorrow. It's going to be a busy day for us, John and Amanda, but it's going to be a ton of fun.
Yeah, and, you know, hopefully the weather's going to hold. This is perfect tailgating weather. We're really going to enjoy sharing some recipes over the next 90 minutes. We also want to tell you a little bit about some security upgrades and changes that you can expect at Beaver Stadium as you're coming here tomorrow and for the home season.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to send it over to Evan Hinckley. He's been covering this and looking out for this. So, Evan, can you tell us more?
Yeah, John and Amanda, with the recent threats made towards Beaver Stadium on Twitter, along with the recent Jacksonville active shooter, Penn State Police has made a new and simpler policy in relation to any type of actor-shooter policy. It's basically 3 simple words: run, hide, fight. And earlier today I spoke with the Penn State Chief of Police, University Police that is, who basically outlined why he felt this program and this change needed to be implemented.
Run, hide, fight is something that's being taught across the country as early as elementary school. So when people come here, they're already trained. We have that consistency and that familiarity.
Penn State University Police Chief Keith Morris says the new program isn't just for students on campus and in class. It's also for the hundreds of thousands of PSU football fans, too.
The same principles would apply to Beaver Stadium, just on a grander level. You know, the message is simple: run if you can, hide if you can't, fight as a last resort.
The goal was not to alarm students and fans, but just keep everyone prepared, including officers who will be stationed at every entrance at Beaver Stadium this year. And Penn State Police is offering in-class programs for the Run, Hide, Fight program to all students and organizations on campus. And stay tuned tonight at 6 as I'll have more on why Penn State Police felt the need to initiate this new training program this year. For now, reporting live outside Beaver Stadium and State College, I'm Evan Hinckley. I'll send it back to you, John and Amanda.
All right, Evan, thank you so much. Of course, remember that Penn State is your Nittany Nation station. Again, kickoff for tomorrow, set for 3:30.
Yeah, and you don't want to miss our pregame show. Don't want to miss that. Our Peter Terpster and Jack Washer will break down all the details on the game, make predictions, and so much more. It starts at 2 p.m. this Saturday. You don't want to miss it.
Yeah, we are going to have much more over the next 90 minutes with you as we're having a lot of fun with Chef John here getting ready. Our tailgate is getting going, but we do need to check in with Charlotte Ames back in the studio with some news of the day. Charlotte?
Thanks, guys. We're learning more details on an accident that killed one man yesterday afternoon in Blair County. Police have identified 30-year-old Brian Chamberlain from Imler as the PennDOT employee who was killed. Crews responded to the accident in a work zone area on Juniata Valley Road just before 1 o'clock. Officials say Chamberlain was a passenger on a piece of heavy equipment machinery when the machine popped out of gear. The driver of the machine tried to stop the vehicle but wasn't able to and jumped from it before it rolled down an embankment. Chamberlain was thrown from the machine and was trapped between it and a tree. His death has been ruled accidental. Police are filing past the casket of Arizona Senator John McCain, who's lying in state in the U.S. Capitol Rotunda. Earlier today, McCain's family, friends, congressional and military leaders celebrated his legacy. Molalenge has more details from Capitol Hill.
It was solemn and silent under the Capitol dome as the public said their final goodbyes to Arizona Senator John McCain. Outside, hundreds lined up for their chance to pay their respects.
Even though we belong to different parties, and he makes me proud to be an American.
He's in a better place, and I know his legacy will inspire many others, including myself.
McCain's casket arrived on Capitol Hill Friday morning, just as the skies opened up and it started to rain. The senator's family, including his 106-year-old mother, joined Vice President Mike Pence, members of Congress, and the armed forces to look back on McCain's 81 years.
In every generation, there are those who put country first, who prize service ahead of self, who summon idealism from a cynical age. John McCain was such a man.
But the day was not without controversy. After McCain's wife, Cindy, spent a moment at his casket, she was escorted by Senator Lindsey Graham to her late husband's desk on the Senate floor, still draped in black. McCain's office says it asked for the cameras to be turned on to capture the poignant moment, but that Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell's office overruled it. McConnell's aides dispute these claims and say Cindy McCain asked for the moment to be private. CBS News has learned she sat at his desk. Then Senator Graham presented her with 2 white roses from the bowl of roses on McCain's desk. Saturday morning, the senator will be driven to the Vietnam Memorial for a short ceremony before his memorial service at the Washington National Cathedral. Molalenge, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
A relaxing way to start Labor Day weekend and support those with cancer. Relax in the Park just got underway in Irvin Park in Curwensville. Bring a lawn chair, enjoy some food, and listen to music by Heather Olson. The evening's put on by the Clearfield County Cancer Support Group. All proceeds go to those receiving cancer treatment in Clearfield County. Any free will donations will be accepted. The event goes until 8 tonight.
And I am live here at Beaver Stadium. We're getting ready for the big game, and I know there's a lot of other games going on tonight, so I'll have a complete forecast coming up.
It's the final days of the Ford Summer Sales Event. There are only a few days left to take advantage of 0% financing for 72 months, plus an extra $1,000 cash back across a great lineup of Ford SUVs. So hurry and save big on Ford, America's best-selling brand. It's the final days of the Ford Summer Sales Event with 0% financing for 72 months, plus an extra $1,000 bonus cash back.
Hurt on the job? We've helped thousands of injured workers get the work comp benefits they deserve. Contact us now if you've been denied work comp or if the insurance company is threatening to stop your benefits. For a free consultation, call 1-800-9-4-EDGAR.
Ashley Home Store introduces a modern approach to classic farmhouse design.
This family-friendly collection is unique, stylish, and affordable. For a limited time, receive 0% interest for 6 years during our Labor Day sale. Available only at Ashley Home Store. This is home.
Enjoy a good glass of wine? You'll want to attend the Sandyville Wine Festival, Saturday, September 8th at the Sandyville Memorial Gardens in Johnstown. The Wine Festival is truly an event for the senses. Taste wine samplings from 16 of the best Pennsylvania wineries. Taste gourmet food. See outstanding art at 24 artist booths. Listen to live music featuring Kenny Blake and Scott Jeffries. Advance tickets are $20 for 2 or more if you buy before September 7th. Purchase your tickets online today for the Sandyville Wine Festival.
My parents will do anything to save money.
Cut coupons, matinee movies,
Hand-me-downs.
They even buy generic peanut butter. Ew. They love to save money.
That's why all their trucks come from the same place.
Saving money is child's play at Courtesy Ford. Courtesy Ford is your F-150 headquarters with over 75 F-150 trucks in stock and priced to sell. Get yours today at Courtesy Ford, Pleasant Valley Boulevard, Altoona.
If your community organization would like to be notified of job openings at our station, please contact Phil Dubrow at 814-942-1010. Meteorologist Matt Riddle, your weather authority every weekend.
Have you been collecting workers' comp for 4 months or longer and want to settle for a lump sum of money?
For a free consultation, call 1-800-9-FOR-EDGAR. Your workers' compensation lawyers.
See if it's time to get off comp and get on with your life.
See where storms are hitting central Pennsylvania by downloading the WTAJ News app. Tap the icon, then scroll down to weather and see what happens in your neighborhood anytime. Available now from Google Play and the App Store. Bathfitter is a proud sponsor of WTAJ News. Live from your news leader, John Clay, Amanda Kenny, and weather with Chief Meteorologist Joe Murgo. WTAJ News at 5 continues.
And we're live here outside of Beaver Stadium, getting ready for the first home game of the season. Standing along the roadway here near the All Sports Museum, and the vendors are already set up. Some folks in Nittanyville having a good time on the other side of the stadium. It's really not a bad evening here in State College. I know a lot of the RVs are already set up, and some of them are watching right now. And right now, I'd say the weather's pretty good for this evening and also most of tomorrow. It's not an absolute guarantee, but most of tomorrow looks okay. There are some parts of the region that are dealing with a little bit of other difficult weather right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at our Doppler radar and show you that there are some thunderstorms right now across the far southern tip of Clearfield County, most of Cambria County, and parts of Somerset County. We'll zoom on in. You can see heavy rainfall now just to the south and just to the east of Somerset. But if you notice, it's not moving very fast. And when we get a situation like that, that can cause flooding in a very short period of time. So that is something we are keeping an eye on. And again, there's going to be a couple of showers and thunderstorms around. So if you're heading to a high school football game for tonight, you may want to bring the gear just in case. Some of the games will be wet. I'm not going to sit there. I can't tell you each stadium is going to be dry or each stadium is going to be wet. It's going to be a split, so you may want to have that rain gear just in case, but at least you won't need a heavy jacket. Kickoff temperatures between 70, 75, and near 70 for the final whistle. So a mild second weekend of high school football, and it is mild. Tomorrow starts the month of September. Look at this. We start off average highs in the 70s tomorrow, and we drop a good 10 degrees for our averages by the end of the month. September is the fourth warmest month of the year and third wettest, but a lot of that is skewed. Remember 2004? That's in that record there, and we had one of our wettest months ever, with 10 inches in 10 days from a couple of systems linking up with tropical systems. And this is the month that we lose the most daylight in a single month. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at temperatures. Right now, very comfortable, 75 in State College, 80 in Altoona, 81 in Bedford, 77 in New Paris, 75 in Ebensburg, and up to the north, 81 in Punxsutawney, and 78 in Bellefonte. Dew point temperatures, it's still muggy, but at least it's not that hot. And we're pretty close to where we were this time yesterday. There's a lot of warmth to our west, but that's not where our air is coming from. There's a front stall to our south, and as disturbances move along it, we can get some showers and thunderstorms. That's what's going on right now in the Laurel Highlands, and our future track says, yes, stuff can also pop to the east. They're going to be slow movers. Some places are going to get a soaking. Other spots are going to be missed. That's just the way it's going to be tonight and over the next couple of days. Low temperatures for tonight in the 60s. Tomorrow that front is still down to our south, and what that means is, yes, we're going to still have some showers and some thunderstorms scattered about. Thunderstorms, I think, are mainly in the Laurel Highlands. A shower or some drizzle off to the east, including here at Beaver Stadium. Highs in the 70s to the east, 80s maybe to the west, and then we turn steamy as we head on into next week. So it does look like it is going to be quite warm and humid. Now, tomorrow, you may want to bring your rain gear to the Penn State game, though you may not need it. In fact, the odds are you may not need it at all during the game, but it's better safe than sorry. Speaking of sports, let's take it over to Pete, who is talking to a new coming freshman of basketball.
Hey, Joe. Yeah, so we've been doing so much kind of in anticipation of this first football game. But before you know it, the winter sport's going to roll around. Men's and women's basketball are going to go out there hitting the hardwood. Now joining me, Charisma Ortiz, a freshman guard for Penn State women's basketball. First off, thank you for coming out here and hanging out with us today. So you've kind of had a variety of stops the last, I guess, couple of months. You're from San Jose, California, came to Penn State, just took a trip to Spain, and now you're back. What has the whirlwind been like?
The time change was a little bit different to figure out, settle into, but it was definitely fun, worthwhile, and just excited for this coming season.
What was the Spain trip like? I mean, experiencing different cultures, but also different style of basketball, and get to see everything.
It was definitely an experience of a lifetime. Being that I'm the only one on the team that actually speaks Spanish, I had to speak Spanish a little bit, interpret for everybody on the team as well as the coaches. But it was definitely something that we're all going to remember, great memories, and I think that the team came together very well and just meshed a little bit more in Spain on our trip.
Being a translator is a big job when you're in Spain. You're about to enter your freshman season here. You know, you can see we got some tailgating stuff going on, a little bit of buzz happening. When you see the fans kind of showing out for the sports and knowing that the Lady Lions are one of the most successful teams here at Penn State, how does that excite you for the upcoming season?
Definitely is very exciting. I'm also excited about this year's team, just being that we're almost a new team. I mean, 3 freshmen, and we're all going to play key factors this year. But I think that we're going to turn some heads a little bit. Definitely look forward to seeing us make an appearance in the NCAA tournament.
Awesome. Goals are always high for the Lady Lion basketball team. That's going to do it for us. A shout out to Charisma Ortiz and the women's basketball team helping us out with that. We will be back after this.
Miss America 2019, the most controversial pageant ever. After calls for the resignation of the Miss America board, will peace reign over the pageant? Next, Inside Edition.
Inside Edition, Friday at 7.
It's the Credit Amnesty event at Team Chevrolet Buick GMC in Huntington. If you've got a job and bring home $350 per week, you could be approved with as little as $0 down. Plus, we'll take any trade in any condition, even if you owe thousands more than it's worth. Push, pull, drive in any trade, or even bring in a picture of your trade. Don't even wash it. Pre-owned 2017 Chevy Cruze, $0 down, $11,990. It's the Credit Amnesty event. You could be approved with as little as $0 down at Team Chevrolet Buick GMC on Route 22 in beautiful Huntington.
The insurance company is at it again, trying to keep what's rightfully yours. That is not acceptable. Call Marcus and Mac. They have the resources, power, and experience necessary to get you every dollar you deserve.
I got way more.
Way more than I was told I'd get.
All the money I deserved.
And what was rightfully mine.
If you've been injured in an accident, tell them you mean business. Call Marcus and Mac on the Hurt line right now.
We want to once again show our law enforcement and first responders the respect they deserve. We want to take care of our vets. We want to honor our military. We want to secure our borders. We want to put an end to illegal immigration once and for all. And we want to take a knee to pray and stand for the flag. Help me help President Trump drain the swamp and make America great again. Thank you.
I'm Lou Barletta, and I approve this message.
This is not a bed. It's a revolution in sleep. The new Sleep Number 360 Smart Bed is on sale now from $8.99 during Sleep Number's biggest sale of the year. It senses your movement and automatically adjusts to keep you both comfortable. It even helps with this. So you wake up ready to put your pedal to the metal. And now all beds are on sale. It's the last chance to save 50% on the new Sleep Number 360 limited edition smart bed, plus 36-month financing. Ends Labor Day. Sleep Number, proven quality sleep.
Okay. I never thought I'd say this, but I found bladder leak underwear that's actually pretty. Surprised? It's called Always Discreet Boutique. It looks and fits like my underwear. I know what you're thinking. How can something this pretty protect? Hidden inside is a super absorbent core that quickly turns liquid to gel for incredible protection. So I feel protected and pretty. Always Discreet Boutique. New color, new size.
When you drive a redesigned 2019 Jeep Cherokee,
I have an idea.
A roadblock is a ticket to adventure.
Mike said, "Hey guys, almost at Vista Point."
With legendary capability and the ultimate in-car experience, the adventure never ends. Connect with great deals during the Jeep Labor Day sales event. Or well-qualified returning FCA lessees get a low-mileage lease on the new 2019 Jeep Cherokee 4x4 for $199 a month.
When the rain is falling, don't get soaked. Your weather authority has you covered. Enter the Walmart Distribution Center Bedford umbrella giveaway. Enter at wearecentralpa.com and you can win a new Shed Rain golf umbrella courtesy of Walmart Distribution Center Bedford.
Health South is a proud sponsor of WTAJ News. WTAJ News continues.
A new drug for multiple sclerosis is showing promise. 8-year-old James Bingham was a professional classical singer for 30 years when his voice started to fail him.
I couldn't control my voice, and it was interfering with my profession and my money-making.
Keep him up. In 2012, he was diagnosed with progressive multiple sclerosis and eventually couldn't sing anymore. He decided he wanted to help others by taking part in a new study at Columbia University Medical Center testing an experimental drug called ibutylast.
It's actually part of my healing to be able to extend myself away from myself and feel like I am doing something for other people.
Dr. Claire Riley authored the study, which found the drug slowed brain atrophy or shrinkage by almost 50%.
This is a very exciting result.
Dr. Riley says more research is needed to see if the drug actually improves MS symptoms and slows the disease.
Walking or thinking, controlling your bladder, controlling your coordination. So all the wonderful things that your brain and spinal cord does can be affected.
Bingham doesn't know yet if he received the drug or a placebo, but he's grateful the research is being done.
I hope that that step brings us closer to a cure for multiple sclerosis.
A disease he says needs more treatment options. The study involved 255 MS patients at 28 centers around the country. Researchers say patients tolerated the drug and did not have serious side effects. Coming up at 5:30, we'll check back in live with our crew at Beaver Stadium, and we're heading to break.
The latest weather anytime on wearecentralpa.com, sponsored by Martin Oil.
People count on you, and you count on your truck. That's why we built you the all-new Ram 1500 with best-in-class V8 towing, the Ram 2500 with best-in-class gas towing, and the Ram 3500 with best-in-class fifth-wheel towing. The most capable Ram trucks yet, and why more people are switching to Ram than ever before.
Hurry to the Ram Labor Day sales event. Or well-qualified lessees of competitive vehicles get this low-mileage lease on the 2018 Ram 1500. Or finance and get an average $12,967 in total values on the 2018 Ram 1500.
Ashley Home Store introduces a modern approach to classic farmhouse design. This family-friendly collection is unique, stylish, and affordable. For a limited time, receive 0% interest for 6 years during our Labor Day sale. Available only at Ashley Home Store. This is home.
You're witnessing something very special. A medley of exhilaration, joy, and satisfaction experienced only at the Honda Summer Spectacular event. Getting a deal on the Honda CR-V with a standard rear-view camera is as delightful as it looks. But don't just witness this, my friends. Experience these great deals for yourself.
Exciting, I know.
Visit your local Honda dealer and test drive the Honda CR-V, Motor Trend's 2018 SUV of the Year.
24/7, get the gear at PennStateClothes.com.
Hey Penn State fans, the Family Clothesline is the place for everything Penn State. Shop online at PennStateClothes.com and visit our Facebook page for awesome deals, coupons, sales, and fun. Remember, store hours at the Family Clothesline are extended on home football weekends. We are
The Family Clothesline.
Don't miss the American Legion County Fair September 2nd through the 8th. Admission is only $8. There's something for everyone. Sunday night Bull Ride Mania. Monday country artist Dylan Scott at 7 p.m. Tuesday only $5 admission with street stock and super semi truck pulls. Wednesday 4x4 truck pulls. Thursday and Friday demo derbies. Saturday finish with the Monster Truck Show. The kids will love all the rides and games, and make sure you check out the vendors, the livestock, and enjoy some delicious food. See you at the American Legion County Fair, Evansburg.
Here come the last of our 2018s.
Toyota's national clearance event is the best part of summer.
And with super low APR financing and great lease deals, it won't last long.
Oh, I'm so excited.
You are not alone.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah! Yes!
But my job.
Save big on a Sienna with $22.50 cash back, or lease a Highlander LE with available all-wheel drive for $299 a month, or take $17.50 cash back.
Save on the last of the 2018s. Come in today.
Toyota, let's go places.
Price Motor Sales is a proud sponsor of WTAJ News. Harold Shepley and Associates presents Forecast First from WTAJ.
I'm meteorologist Joe Murgo. I am live here at Beaver Stadium. We're going to talk more about all the festivities before the game coming on up. But first, your forecast first. There's some thunderstorms that are slow moving and bringing some soaking rain across parts of Somerset and Cambria counties right now. As we go ahead and take a look at your forecast first planner, we're going to have lows tonight in the 60s with scattered showers and drizzle still around again for tomorrow. We'll talk more about that coming up. WTAJ News at 5:30 starts now.
Live from your news leader, this is WTAJ News at 5:30.
Hey, welcome back. We're here at Beaver Stadium, and we've got Alex Hazard and John Seelick, our PA Beef Council chef, giving us a great tailgate. We're just about to finish up. Yeah, that's very, very great. You know, I don't know what we would do without you, Alex.
Good job.
Let's add in. We got to add. We're making our queso dip. We've got beef that we've cooked up, and so John, what kind of ratio are we doing for cheese to salsa?
We have the recipe on the website beefitswhatsfordinner.com. I have to tell you, this is so simple. You figure out how much you like. So if you want more salsa,
look at another arm. We need another arm in there.
How many arms can we get?
This is tailgating if I've ever seen it.
So the great thing about the recipe, it's just like a guide of what you want to do. And then you can add your own influence. So this isn't on the recipe. Oh, Caitlin doesn't kill me, but we're going to add a little bit of
hot
spicy.
sauce.
A little hot sauce.
Yeah, good.
Kind of kick it up a little bit.
So
kick it up.
John, I wanted to ask you, for everyone who loves to grill out there, give us one or two real top tips for grilling to make my presentation pop or my food taste better or whatever. What do you suggest to people who want to grill and tailgate at home or here at Beaver Stadium?
When you're grilling, you want to use high heats, especially when you're cooking burgers or steak. So when you're barbecuing, you use low heat. You're cooking low and slow. But when you're cooking steaks and cooking burgers, you want to go high heat. That's good. We just pull that off and we're ready to go.
We can eat right from it?
Yeah, that's ready to go. That looks great. But high heat, and I prefer charcoal. Charcoal is just better flavor. It gets hotter, but also, so when you're using charcoal and you're grilling steaks, you want to leave the lid off because you want to feed charcoal oxygen. More air. But when you're doing a gas grill, you want to close the grill.
Perfect.
To keep the
great tips from John. Okay, we've got. How's the queso dip?
It's good.
Terrible. Don't have.
Yeah, we can tell it's terrible.
You got 3 of them. Not that bad.
Fortunately, we've got plenty. Even for Joe Murgo, who's standing by with an update on our weather forecast for tonight and tomorrow. Hey, Joe.
All right, yes, looking forward to the big game for tomorrow. And for tailgating and other things, there's a lot going on tomorrow outside of Beaver Stadium. In fact, behind me, they have a stage set up. They are going to have a concert by Velveeta, and I know they have a great following. I think that starts at 11:30 in the morning. And then you also have the team entering from the tunnel on the over there, too. So a lot of excitement on the south side of the Beaver Stadium. So that is something to look forward for. Let's go ahead and take a look at your forecast for the pregame festivities. And here in State College, I think we'll have a good deal of clouds. It'll be like today, and there'll be a little bit of drizzle, maybe a shower. I'd be prepared, but you may not need the rain gear, but I would pack it just in case. Temperatures will be rising into the 70s from the morning into the afternoon, probably in the mid-70s at 3:30 for that kickoff. And yes, there could be a shower around kickoff, and the chance for a shower does even increase a little bit through the game, though we may get by without the rain. That would be good news. Remember, umbrellas not allowed in the stadium, so bring other sorts of rain gear. Now, we do have some thunderstorms that are across the Laurel Highlands right now, and Somerset County getting hit hard, and the problem with this is they're not moving fast. And with that means you could have a flooding downpour. So Friday night football forecast, temperatures in the 70s for the kickoff, near 70 for the final whistle. Do be prepared. There will be a couple of showers around, and in some spots a thunderstorm this evening with clouds and fog, and low temperatures for tonight will be in the 60s. So fall will be in the air not too far from now, and that usually means not just football, but down the road basketball. And I'm a big Penn State basketball fan, and I'm really jealous right now because Pete gets to talk to the coach.
So Joe's not lying. Joe's a massive Penn State basketball fan. I hear him talking about it all the time. And we've heard from the Penn State women's basketball team. And, of course, we got this tailgate going before the football team kicks off their season. That is tomorrow. And joining me now is Penn State men's basketball coach Pat Chambers. First off, thank you for joining us here on the show. We really appreciate it. Let's just take a quick peek back at last year. Only a few teams in the country finished the year on the win. And you guys were able to do that.
Yeah, just so you know, we have the second longest winning streak in the country right now.
There you go.
Right behind Villanova. Villanova has 6. We have 5 headed into the season, which is fantastic.
And along those lines, that kind of momentum, how does that kind of carry over when we're talking about building a culture of winning and getting these guys ready to go?
Yeah, so last year was great, right? NIT, cutting down nets, 26 wins. Those guys were terrific. I think what we have in place is the consistency, the leadership, the sustainability to keep climbing. We keep talking about we're climbing. Well, the climb continues with a great group of guys that are coming back. Lamar Stevens, Mike Watkins, Josh Reeves is his senior, Jamari John, guys that really helped us to Madison Square Garden to win that championship.
All right, so when we head into this season, obviously looking at what those guys bring to the table as far as basketball goes, but when you see folks like this kind of building a buzz around campus, you get tailgating going on, and that's not just for football. To get that fan base into the BJC for men's basketball, what would that mean for you and your program?
So last year, I don't know if many people know this, we averaged 11,500 the last 5 games of the season. They know basketball lives here now. They know it's here. There's a buzz about our program. Student season tickets through the roof. Season tickets in general, renewals in general, through the roof. There's a lot of excitement. So tomorrow we're going to drive around. We're going to say hello to people. We'll tailgate. We'll high five. Maybe we'll talk to the Nittany Lion. We don't talk to them. We'll high five or do some push-ups with the Lion. But it's just new beginning, fresh start for everybody. You can feel the excitement in the air for both programs, all the programs really.
All right, so when you guys get back on that court, what do you think is going to be going through your mind? How do you think the team's going to be feeling?
You know, first thing we're going to do is we're going to raise a banner, which is really exciting. So the first time in my tenure I get to raise a banner. So that'll be great. Just to see these younger guys mesh with the older guys. You know, it's going to be an exciting thing to try to put all these pieces together because we do have great leadership. The culture, like you said, is in a really phenomenal position. But let's see what we can do every day. And the goal is just get a little bit better each day. And I know we talked about NCAA tournament, get a little bit better each day, and hopefully we achieve those goals.
All right, Coach, I appreciate you spending some time with me talking. Men's basketball is going to get started later around, what is it, October? Is that the opener?
No, November the 9th. November the 9th. I was going to say the 6th because that's when you're allowed to open. Right. But November 9th, Friday night, right here, BJC. Come on out. Tomorrow, support football. November 9th. Sport basketball.
All right, and right before we get to that, of course, we have Penn State football opening up their season Saturday at 3:30 p.m. And, of course, we're going to have our first Nittany Nation Game Day show. That starts at 2 p.m. for a programming note. CBS looks to cover the funeral of John McCain at 11:30 a.m., so we have moved our show back to 2 p.m. And that's going to do it for me. For Coach, we'll see you later.
Ford is a proud sponsor of WTAJ News. WTAJ Sports Beat. Friday nights, high school football. Sports Beat Fridays at 11:10, only on WTAJ, your news leader. Brought to you by 5-Star Mitsubishi.
Bad credit, no credit? Team Chevrolet Buick GMC in Huntington understands that nobody's perfect. We partnered with the most aggressive lenders in America to get almost anyone approved with as little as $0 down. Plus, get 0% APR on select models. Push, pull, drive in any trade, or even bring a picture of your trade. Don't even wash it. We'll take any trade, even if you're upside down. You could be approved with as little as $0 down, even if your credit is less than perfect. At Team Chevrolet Buick GMC on Route 22 in beautiful Huntington.
I think it was a great idea.
You should stop. Our old TV provider decided to stop providing our school's games.
So I bought this bad boy. Road trips every Saturday.
And tetanus shots every Monday. But that Dish guy, the one who listens, he heard this thing coming, and he said, switch to Dish.
Game finder.
You get every major D1 football game right here at home.
You want to check out the inside? Carpet's original.
Stay home and get every major D1 game with Dish, tuned into you.
A friend of mine told me to call Edgar Snyder.
They charged me no money down.
With the reputation that Edgar Snyder has, you can't deny that that's who you need to team up with.
Edgar Snyder let me focus on getting better. With our settlement, that we ended up purchasing a house.
They got us the money we needed to pay the bills.
I felt relief because I didn't feel like I was alone anymore.
You actually need to call Edgar Snyder.
For a free consultation, call 1-800-9-4-EDGAR.
You'd be silly not to. Use Edgar Snyder.
Your family business needs to shine. There's custom shirts for that. And your team needs to look real fine. There's custom shirts for that. Our shirts start at $4.99. You'll find them at Collegiate Pride. Say yeah, there's a custom shirt for that. That's right. Our shirts start at $4.99. We deliver free at Collegiate Pride. Say yeah, there's a custom shirt for that. Oh, yeah.
This is not a bed. It's a revolution in sleep. The new Sleep Number 360 Smart Bed is on sale now from $8.99 during Sleep Number's biggest sale of the year. It senses your movement and automatically adjusts to keep you both comfortable. It even helps with this. So you wake up ready to put your pedal to the metal. And now all beds are on sale. It's the last chance to save 50% on the new Sleep Number 360 Limited Edition Smart Bed, plus 36-month financing. Ends Labor Day. Sleep Number, proven quality sleep.
On my Tempur-Pedic, the sleep I get is better than any other mattress I've ever tried. I recommend my Tempur-Pedic to everybody.
The most highly recommended bed in America. Now ranked highest in customer satisfaction with mattresses by J.D. Power. And #1 in comfort, support, and value.
Purchase any Tempur-Pedic and get a $300 Wolf Furniture gift card. Get this Sealy Queen mattress for only $5.99. Or this Serta Perfect Sleeper Plush Queen mattress just $2.99. The Labor Day mattress sale going on now at Wolf Furniture.
Live from your news leader, John Clay, Amanda Kenny, and weather with Chief Meteorologist Joe Murgo. WTAJ News at 5:30 continues.
Another state prison employee fell ill after attempting to talk to inmates at SCI Somerset. According to the Department of Corrections, the employee, who was not an officer, approached the cell to speak with the inmates when she smelled a strong, sweet odor of smoke. She immediately backed away and reported feeling tingling on her tongue and lips. After being checked out by medical staff, she was taken to the hospital because she showed more signs of exposure. And all state prisons remain on lockdown for a third straight day. Officials believe synthetic drugs being smuggled into the prisons are causing these illnesses. Matt Heckel is in Harrisburg with more details.
Yes, 6 prison officials fell ill last night. Another had to be taken in for an evaluation this morning. Now officials are trying to find ways to prevent this from happening in the future.
They do a dangerous job. They're in a dangerous environment, and the last thing they need is to be getting sick because somebody smuggled something into our institutions.
In the month of August, dozens of prison employees have fallen ill from substances smuggled into the prisons. Officials believe the substance is K2, a synthetic cannabinoid.
It's not a marijuana, and marijuana is misleading. These are dangerous chemicals.
On Wednesday, a statewide lockdown of all 25 state prisons went into effect, and mail service was frozen. Thursday night, though, 6 more employees at 2 prisons fell ill. Then on Friday morning, an SCI Somerset employee fell ill while talking to an inmate through a closed cell door.
She felt a tingling on her tongue and lips, and so she immediately backed away.
Susan McNaughton with the Department of Corrections says cells are routinely checked, but believes the recent incidents have been caused by drugs that were already in the prisons before the lockdown went into effect.
Now, I think we'll start to see everything really settle down.
The DOC now looking to work with a mail processing company to receive prison mail off-site.
Scan it and send us scanned versions that we then print off and give to the inmates. So the actual drugs will hopefully not be entering our facilities through the mail system.
And still no word on when the lockdown will be lifted. In Harrisburg, I'm Matt Heckel, WTAJ News.
Do you think you have what it takes to find clues and solve a puzzle in under 60 minutes? Put that to the test in Du Bois at the newest location of Escape Rooms. Du Bois Escape Rooms is opening for the first time tonight. While the inside of the room is top secret, the theme is the virus. Groups of 6 to 8 people have an hour to find clues and stop a virus from spreading. The first session is already booked, but there are still spaces available throughout the weekend.
It's a wonderful time for a number of people just to come together, test some of their skill. You don't have to be crazy smart, and there's nothing scary in them.
This is the third Escape Rooms location in our area, with the others in Johnstown and Altoona. A local community will be celebrating its ethnic heritage this weekend in the form of a block party. The Cambria City Ethnic Festival kicks off tonight on 3rd Avenue in Johnstown. 2 nonprofit arts organizations are hosting the event, the Bottle Works Arts on 3rd Avenue and the Venue of Merging Arts. Folks can enjoy art exhibits, live music, performances, food, kids activities, and more with different featured events on each day. For more information on the events and headliners, just head to our website, wearecentralpa.com.
All right, we're here at Beaver Stadium. I'll have your weather forecast. Will it rain on your game tomorrow? Well, it may rain on your parade depending on where you're from. We'll explain that coming up.
Ford is a proud sponsor of WTAJ News.
Have you met the new neighbors? It's good to hear another successful black family moving into that nice house.
Hey there.
Hello.
Dave Johnson. Nice to meet you.
I don't like that guy. Why? There's the type of racists that love black people just because they're black. I have lots of black friends. I find Rihanna very attractive.
Cedric the Entertainer and Max Greenfield.
Tell me how you feel about Rihanna.
I find her very attractive.
Oh, my God.
The Neighborhood. CBS Mondays this fall.
$0 copays for preferred generic prescriptions. It's just one of the reasons why UPMC for Life members choose us every day of the week. UPMC for Life.
Introducing Papa John's Italian Hero Pizza. With a creamy Italian sauce plus 5 toppings and 4 cheeses, it's like an Italian hero sandwich on a pizza. Get a large for just $10. Download the app or order at papajohns.com.
COPD makes it hard to breathe. So to breathe better, I go with Anoro.
COPD tries to say go this way. I say I'll go my own way with Anoro.
Once daily Anoro contains 2 medicines called bronchodilators that work together to significantly improve lung function all day and all night. Anoro is not for asthma. It contains a type of medicine that increases risk of death in people with asthma. The risk is unknown in COPD. Anoro won't replace rescue inhalers for sudden symptoms and should not be used more than once a day. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition, high blood pressure, glaucoma, prostate, bladder, or urinary problems. These may worsen with Anoro. Call your doctor if you have worsened breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain while taking Anoro.
Ask your doctor about Anoro.
Get your first prescription free at Anoro.com.
In a moment, it's all gone. Your job, your car, and if you aren't careful, your entire future. When you are seriously injured in an accident, call a powerful law firm and find out what your case is really worth. To get every dollar you deserve, put a law firm with experience and resources on your side.
Marcus and Matt.
If you've been injured in an accident, tell them you mean business. Call Marcus and Mac on the Hurt Line right now.
My husband and I have been married for 63 years. We worked hard, raised 3 kids, and paid off our mortgage. So when I heard politician Scott Wagner call our generation greedy, it really made me mad. Wagner's a millionaire, and he's calling us greedy? I know it's Wagner who wants to tax our retirement income for the first time ever. I think seniors should be really worried about Scott Wagner.
Now, your Weather Authority forecast with Chief Meteorologist Joe Murgo.
All right, we are here, Evan Hinckley and myself. We are outside of Beaver Stadium, and you know, people travel from all over the place to come see Penn State football, both home and away. And you have some good news about people who travel for college football games, right?
I do, Joe. United Airlines is getting in the spirit of college football season. Now, it's today they announced that basically they'll be adding more than 200,000 seats to its flights to college football hotspots. The increase affects 11 airports near cities with big universities, and that includes State College, as well as South Bend, Indiana, and Greenville, Spartanburg, South Carolina. The change takes effect in September and will remain through November. So basically all of college football season there, Joe. And speaking of travel, we found found
a fan here
from App State.
Yeah, Appalachian State. So you know, you flew here, but you guys brought a charter plane?
Yes, our alumni. We chartered planes. About 40 of us flew up this morning.
Wow. Okay. Well, welcome to Happy Valley. We're hoping that things go our way, but you were there for a big game 11 years ago, weren't you?
Yeah, there was some little team up in Michigan called Michigan.
Yeah, they're not the real.
Big Ten team.
Yeah, down there.
Yeah, we were at that game. What was the score again? I forgot.
I don't even know. I don't remember. I remember watching it from inside this stadium, but you guys were real happy there. Are you hoping for a win?
Absolutely. We don't go anywhere thinking we're going to lose, but we are very honored to be here and play a storied program such as Penn State.
All right.
What are your thoughts so far, State College?
From what I've seen, very impressed. Very impressed.
Good. Well, we hope you have a good visit. We hope you're not that happy tomorrow. And I'll tell you what the weather's going to be like here in a second. Can't bring an umbrella to a Penn State game, but we can give one away. Yes, your Weather Authority. And we are centralpa.com, along with Walmart Distribution Center. Yes, we have another umbrella to give away, and congratulations, Katie Rickabaugh from Johnstown. That is the winner for today. High temperatures today still did sneak into the 80s in a few spots. It was warm, it was humid, but not as hot as where we've been. So our almanac for Altoona is still 5 degrees above average. Yeah, it's still warm, and it's going to stay that way, even though we're going to have a lot of clouds. But eventually, you got to win out. And we're heading into tomorrow is the start of meteorological autumn. It's the time when the temperatures drop very quickly. And by November 30th, by the end of the Penn State football season, the average high down to 43 degrees. Temperature trend, though, we're going up as we head on into the first week of September, and the nights are going to be muggy too. Right now we're in the 70s. There are still plenty of places in the 80s close by. There is a front stall to our south. Then when we're close to a front, that's when we could have a shower or thunderstorm. And the Laurel Highlands getting hit hard right now. East of the mountains, I think we'll have a couple of showers and then some drizzle tonight. Low temperatures will be in the middle to upper 60s. In the Laurel Highlands, some thunderstorms around now, then a leftover shower and drizzle later on tonight with low temperatures in the mid 60s. And then off to the north and west, low temperatures will be in the 60s with some clouds and a touch of drizzle. So everything mostly tomorrow, some showers, drizzle. East of the mountains, the odds of it passing over the stadium, not zero, but as our future track shows you, pretty small until we get to tomorrow night. And our future track is hinting at a thunderstorm in some places later tomorrow. And as we go ahead and take a look, high temperature in State College tomorrow, 77 degrees and 66 for a low tomorrow night. Shower or a thunderstorm in some places on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Really not much change to our weather pattern, and it's going to be downright steamy as we head through next week. So, all right, we are here outside of Beaver Stadium, looking forward to the game, and I know someone who's enjoying some tailgating, including food, is our John and Amanda.
All right. Thank you, Joe. Hey, Amanda, if I was going to have my perfect tailgate food, I think I would want something that was meat. I'd prefer meat generally, probably warm, small so I could eat it easily, and spicy.
Spicy.
That's what I want.
I
think we got the perfect
Let's go. Let's find it.
recipe for you. Yeah, we got John Seelig here. So what would that perfect recipe that John's talking about be?
I think you want spicy buffalo meatballs.
Yeah, that's great. I've never had. I love buffalo and I love meatballs. I've never put them together before.
Why not? So this is probably the easiest recipe that we can do. We made a meatloaf mixture. It was like 5 ingredients. We made this earlier in the show. Ground beef, onions, garlic, some eggs, and some breadcrumbs to hold together, salt and pepper. So ice cream scooper, this will help you keep everything the same size. You just roll this up, right? And you know, this, your kids can jump in and do this part. And then throw those in a 425 degree oven and let them go. You can crock pot them, but the day before I think is the way to go. Then we're gonna make a buffalo sauce. Now this is the easy part. You're spending so much money in a restaurant on buffalo sauce.
Yeah.
Melt the butter. Your favorite hot sauce. We got Texas Pete here. Sriracha works really well as well, you know, for this as well.
Makes it even spicier.
Even spicier. And then I'm going to put in some honey.
Yeah.
And look at that come together like that. That is your classic buffalo style hot sauce. Give it a little more. And you know, you say I'm not really following a recipe. If you mess it up, like say it's too spicy, you fix it with a little bit more honey.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's basically buffalo sauce. I never knew that.
That's it. That's buffalo sauce. So now, once your meatballs are done, they're cooked, you cook them to about 160 degrees, check with the thermometer, toss this in your buffalo sauce.
Awesome.
It couldn't be easier.
Wow.
And then you eat it as it is, as we have here. You can make little sliders out of it with a little bit of buns. Put it in like, you know, meatball style.
You want to try one, John?
I'm ready, of course. You know, why would we not? This looks awesome. Thank you so much for our tailgating food as usual, and I like that spice.
The official food of the
Did you eat the whole thing?
Should I talk now?
Wow. All right.
I'll take the mic.
Hey, we'll be back from Beaver Stadium coming up in a little bit. We'll see you
Back
see you
to
then.
you.
There must be a reason why hundreds of families a year in Blair County list their home to sell with Coldwell Banker Town and Country Real Estate. These people must believe that we have the marketing plan and the sales associates to sell their home at the highest price, the best terms, in the least amount of time. Our team of full-time real estate agents are ready to help you sell your home. Coldwell Banker Town and Country Real Estate, where the American dream is alive and well.
Up to $13,000 off MSRP during Kenny Ross Automotive Group's biggest Labor Day sales event ever. Over 2,500 new and used vehicles. Payments as low as $99. Yes, $99 a month at all 10 Kenny Ross locations. New trucks up to $13,000 off MSRP. 5 days only. Absolutely ends Monday at all 10 Kenny Ross locations. Kenny Ross has you covered. KennyRoss.com.
We want to once again show our law enforcement and first responders the respect they deserve. We want to take care of our vets. We want to honor our military. We want to secure our borders. We want to put an end to illegal immigration once and for all. And we want to take a knee to pray and stand for the flag. Help me help President Trump drain the swamp and make America great again. Thank you.
I'm Lou Barletta, and I approve this message.
If it feels like you live in the bathroom with recurring constipation and belly pain, talk to your doctor and say yes to Linzess. Yes, Linzess treats adults with IBS with constipation or chronic constipation. Linzess can help relieve your belly pain and lets you have more frequent and complete bowel movements. Linzess is not a laxative. It helps you get ahead of your recurring constipation. Do not give Linzess to children less than 6, and it should not be given to children 6 to less than 18. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. So say yes to help for recurring constipation, yes to help for belly pain. Talk to your doctor and say yes, Linzess.
Fiore Furniture's Labor Day sale is going on now. Savings on furniture for every room in your home. Plus, take an extra 20% off the sale price store-wide. A Chaise sectional in your choice of 2 colors, now just $9.99. A dual reclining sofa and reclining console love seat. Both pieces just $13.92. Look at this queen-size storage bed, now just $6.95. The entire 5-piece bedroom, just $13.99. Even at these low prices, you can have no interest if paid in full within 12 months. Fiore Furniture Altoona.
Listen to these Forever Media stations for WTAJ News and your weather authority updates. Rocky 104.9, Central PA's Rock Station, Froggy 98, Hot 100, and Wally 103.9. Music that makes you feel good. WTAJ News continues.
We're in the place to be here, live just outside of Beaver Stadium. We got a tailgate going in preparation for tomorrow's first home football game, and we're going to be showing you some sliders coming up here in a little bit.
Yeah, but first, you're going to have a look at our Flashback Friday.
Talking about hometown, EA proud, living our life like no other place in the world.
They needed a home. They needed someplace of their very, very own, and it was wonderful to be able to help her.
We're building a ramp for an amputee, and they needed a ramp, so we're here helping to do that.
Oh, you're going to need a chiropractor appointment.
One tree at a time, one woman at a time. Smith and Instone are a step closer to educating their community.
It's really exciting to start welcoming people back again.
Who loves you? Who loves you? I do.
And finally, a 5-star Mitsubishi Fans of the Week flossing their little hearts out at Tussey Mountain. There you go. Fortnite flossing. Fortnite flossing.
WTAJ News, yeah, we're keeping it local.
Live from your news leader, this is WTAJ News at 6.
Good evening to you. I'm John Clay.
And I'm Amanda Kenny. Penn State football
Yay!
finally kicks
It's
off
here.
tomorrow. Super excited for that. We are getting ready for all the fun. We've got some tailgating, but we're also joined by Joe Murgo, Peter Terpstra, and Evan Hinckley. We are looking at everything you need to know about tomorrow's game. But first, we're going to send it over to Joe Murgo, who has a look at what you can expect for the weather for tomorrow.
What do you think, Joe? It's a little dark here at Beaver Stadium right now.
Okay, well, thank you very much, guys. Yeah, and we're all enjoying some nice weather. Peter's here, and and Evan, we're all having a good time. Looking forward to the game. And I know we've been talking about the game a lot. Pete's been asking me a lot. Is the weather going to be good?
I'm so curious.
And I'm still optimistic.
Good. Yes,
I still say bring the rain jacket for the camera, but just in case. Let's go ahead and take a look at our game day forecast. And, well, temperatures for the pregame festivities includes the concert from Velveeta. Temperatures will be in the 70s, and there can be some drizzle in the morning, and then maybe a shower in the afternoon. So definitely one of those situations that we are going to have a nice start as we can move on ahead here and to the beginning of the game. We are going to see temperatures rising up into the 70s. Yes, we're going to rise into the 70s to the mid 70s for that kickoff. So temperatures are really going to be comfortable, but there can be a shower, especially by the end of the game. So you may want to bring the rain jacket. You may need it. You may not. Like today, some places are going to be hit, some places not. The Laurel Highlands getting hit, Somerset County especially. So when you're going to your Friday night football games, some may be wet, especially from I-99 to the west. Temperatures in the mid 70s. Final whistle near the 70-degree mark, and we are going to have scattered showers and thunderstorms early tonight. The best chance for thunder west of I-99, and a leftover shower and some drizzle later on tonight, some areas of fog. And low temperatures for tonight are going to be in the 60s, so it's not a bad evening whatsoever. Evan, Pete was excited about the weather for the game. You're covering tailgates tomorrow morning. I'm sure you're excited, even if there may be a touch of drizzle.
Yeah, definitely, Joe. I'll be out, hanging out at all the tailgates. I can deal with some of the weather. You know, these are Penn State fans are hard-nosed fans. They know they're going to come out rain or shine, I bet. Yeah. I can guarantee you that much. On the news side of things, earlier today I spoke with Penn State Police. They've implemented a new attack, basically active shooter protocol, and they've simplified it basically to 3 main words: run, hide, fight. That's for fans, that's for students, everyone on campus. And earlier today I spoke with Penn State Police to find out why they felt the need to implement the change right now.
The national standard is run, hide, fight when it comes to active attacker protocols.
Which is the main reason why Chief Keith Morris of Penn State Police felt the time was now to simplify the university's message.
That we've always had an active attacker program in place. In 2010, we had the 5 outs. In 2014, we had Stay Safe. Run, hide, fight is just a more simple, effective way. Stay Safe, although communicated the same exact message as Run, Hide, Fight, it was less intuitive and not as well known.
And the message isn't just limited to those on campus. Recently, local church members in Center County met to learn the principles of Run, Hide, Fight as well, showing all local police forces are familiar with the program.
We work very closely with all the surrounding agencies here in Center County. We train together. We have various programs that we get together and discuss. We meet on a regular basis. So in the event that there would be an incident where multiple agencies come together, we're all familiar with each other's protocols.
And also, as a reminder that local officers along with state police will be here at the game tomorrow and throughout all games at Beaver Stadium. And basically, it's part of an increased police effort force this year, Joe. And for an update on all the new security measures being taken this year at Beaver Stadium, you can head to our website, wearecentralpa.com.
Yeah, and you have to remember that you have to bring in the bags. You can't bring the purses and several other things. And you can't bring an umbrella, even though there may be rain, but I would bring a poncho just in case. You may not need it. All right, we're going to head it back up a little bit here, and we're going to toss it on over to Peter.
Hey guys, so we got Penn State and App State coming up 3:30 p.m. tomorrow. We've been bringing you coverage on the football team this entire time. And if you go out there on Saturday, you're going to take a look at the difference. You're going to see some new faces out there, and let's meet one of them. We're talking about freshman linebacker Micah Parsons. He's from Harrisburg, and he was a high-profile recruit enrolled at Penn State to get a head start early, and he is listed as the #2 outside linebacker right now behind Koa Farmer. He's just one of those young guys looking to play a larger role this season.
He's one of those freak athletes, just guys that with natural born talent. And when you put that together with all the fundamentals and stuff like that, he's just going to be put out to be a great player. I think he's a guy that, you know, you could put him in a lot of different type of blitzes and stuff, and he's going to make a play.
I think Micah's a great example of you know, the entire class. There's times that he's really mature. There's times where he's immature. There's times where he's done really well academically. There's times where he's missed a class when he shouldn't have been. But I think Micah is one of the guys that, you know, we put out a graphic the other day. Micah's one of the guys on that graph, you know, that has done extremely well academically.
And be sure to check out our Sports Beat show coming up tonight at 11:10. We're going to bring you as many games as we can. And, of course, we'll have a lot of fun in the high school football Friday night. All right, let's bring it back out here. We're going to bring in Corey Chapman, Associate Athletic Director, right? You just got a promotion. So what is it now that you're taking over?
So I'm responsible for facility and event operations, information technology in our grounds here with intercollegiate athletics.
And what are some of the things that are new or maybe that fans should know about?
You know, one of the things we're really excited about that we introduced for the blue-white game this spring was a live entertainment stage prior to our team arriving. Yeah. And so we're going to introduce that again for the fall season, where we're bringing Velveeta to the stage just right behind you. They're going to kick off at 11:30, and they're going to create a great atmosphere for our team to you know, depart the blue bus and enter the stadium and provide some more entertainment for the fans.
All right, so if you could paint a picture for a fan and maybe some things that they should watch out for, maybe what the crowd or the live music is going to be like, or what kind of excitement that might bring.
Well, they're a cover band, and I think a lot of people will relate to the Velveeta, and so it's great music, it's family friendly, and I think they're going to enjoy it.
So when you do stuff like that, what does that add to the game day atmosphere?
Well, it adds a lot, and it's something that, you know, the game day atmosphere is something that we really take a lot of pride in. We think highly of Beaver Stadium and college game day at Beaver Stadium. We feel like it doesn't get any better, and so any ways that we can promote a positive fan experience, we certainly want to do that.
All right, so on a day where things go as well as they can, what do you want a fan to experience or kind of walk away from the stadium with what had happened?
Well, certainly we want to win, and we want fans to get home safe. That's our first priority. But we also want them to come back, have a great experience, tell their friends and family and neighbors, and come see us again.
All right, we appreciate it. Thanks for joining us, and we're going to send it back to Charlotte in the studio with some news of the day.
All right, thank you, Peter.
Another employee at SCI Somerset reportedly fell ill this morning after what may be another drug-related incident. According to the Department of Corrections, the employee, who is not an officer, walked up to a cell to talk to the inmates inside after she smelled a strong odor of smoke. She immediately backed away when she started feeling tingling on her tongue and lips. After being checked out by the prison's medical staff, she was taken to the hospital. You can put your problem-solving skills to the test at the newest escape rooms location in our area. Tonight's the soft opening for escape rooms in Du Bois. Players have an hour to solve clues before a virus takes over the world. The game's designed for all ages, and it's best in groups of 6 to 8. The first session is already booked, but there are spots open throughout the weekend. Du Bois, the third location in our area. Escape rooms can also be found in Johnstown and Altoona. Still ahead on WTAJ News at 6, John McCain is being honored at the nation's capital. We'll have a live report on how the Maverick senator is being remembered after the break.
It's all here under one moonroof. Wi-Fi on the go, weather whipping 4-wheel drive, and, well, let's just say more. Like push-button start, auto start stop tech, 8-inch touchscreen, heated front seats, Android Auto compatibility, B&O Play premium audio system, Apple CarPlay, and a cool rear swing gate. Whew, giving new meaning to more for less. Now during the Ford Summer Sales event, get 0% financing for 60 months, plus $1,000 bonus cash on EcoSport. Visit a neighborhood Ford store dealer near you.
People with type 2 diabetes are excited about the potential of once-weekly Ozempic. In a study with Ozempic, a majority of adults lowered their blood sugar and reached an A1C of less than 7 and maintained it.
Oh, under 7?
And you may lose weight. In the same one-year study, adults lost on average up to 12 pounds.
Oh, up to 12 pounds?
A 2-year study showed that Ozempic does not increase the risk of major cardiovascular events like heart attack, stroke, or death.
Oh, no increased risk?
Oh!
Ozempic should not be the first medicine for treating diabetes or for people with type 1 diabetes or diabetic ketoacidosis. Do not share needles or pens. Don't reuse needles. Do not take Ozempic if you have a personal or family history of medullary thyroid cancer, multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2, or if you are allergic to Ozempic. Stop taking Ozempic and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, itching, rash, or trouble breathing. Serious side effects may happen, including pancreatitis. Tell your doctor if you have diabetic retinopathy or vision changes. Taking Ozempic with a sulfonylurea or insulin may increase the risk for low blood sugar. Common side effects are nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, stomach pain, and constipation. Some side effects can lead to dehydration, which may worsen kidney problems.
I discovered the potential with Ozempic.
Ask your healthcare provider if Ozempic is right for you.
Kitchen Saver is a proud sponsor of WTAJ News. Live from your news leader, John Clay, Amanda Kenny, and weather with Chief Meteorologist Joe Murgo. WTAJ News at 6 continues.
A Johnstown community is celebrating its heritage this weekend with a block party. The Cambria City Ethnic Festival kicks off tonight on 3rd Avenue in Johnstown. 2 nonprofit arts organizations are hosting the event, the Bottle Works Arts on 3rd Avenue and the Venue of Merging Arts. You'll find art exhibits, live music, performances, food, kids' activities, and more, with different events on each day. And for a complete list of those events, you can just head to our website, wearecentralpa.com, and look for the story under the local news tab. Today, politicians and the public honored the life of Arizona Senator John McCain. McCain lost his battle with brain cancer last Saturday. Today, the war hero lay in the state in the Capitol Rotunda, and our Washington, D.C. correspondent Bree Jackson has details tonight.
Good evening, Charlotte. Well, as you can see behind me, hundreds of people are gathered outside of the Capitol building waiting to go inside to honor Senator John McCain. One person I spoke with says that John McCain represented civility, someone that you could disagree with in a respectful way. And mourners are gathering to pay their final respects to the late senator. During an emotional ceremony, family, friends, political colleagues, and the public said goodbye to Senator John McCain. Vice President Mike Pence spoke on behalf of a grateful nation.
That John McCain served his country, and John McCain served his country honorably.
Before he was elected to Congress, the third-generation naval officer spent years as a prisoner of war in Vietnam. Mourners praised his service in uniform and on Capitol Hill.
John McCain stood up for every value that this Capitol building represents.
On Friday, the Arizona senator's flag-draped coffin rested in the Capitol Rotunda, a rare honor bestowed on our nation's most distinguished citizens. Members of Congress say this is just one way to pay tribute to McCain's commitment to public service. Mourners encourage future generations to follow McCain's lead.
To stand up and to embrace the cause of his life.
Senator McCain was also known as a politician who wasn't afraid to cross party lines. In his honor, a bipartisan wreath laying took place, part of a final farewell to an American hero. A memorial service will take place not too far from here at the National Cathedral on Saturday, and then on Sunday, Senator John McCain will be laid to rest at the U.S. Naval Academy in Annapolis. In Washington, Bree Jackson.
Sean Clay, weeknights on WTAJ News.
This is your wake-up call. If you have moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis, month after month, the clock is ticking on irreversible joint damage. Ongoing pain and stiffness are signs of joint erosion. Humira can help stop the clock. Prescribed for 15 years, Humira targets and blocks a source of inflammation that contributes to joint pain and irreversible damage.
Humira can lower your ability to fight infections, including tuberculosis. Serious, sometimes fatal infections and cancers, including lymphoma, have happened, as have blood, liver, and nervous system problems, serious allergic reactions, and new or worsening heart failure. Before treatment, get tested for TB. Tell your doctor if you've been to areas where certain fungal infections are common, and if you've had TB, hepatitis B, are prone to infections, or have flu-like symptoms or sores. Don't start Humira if you have an infection.
Help stop the clock on further irreversible joint damage. Talk to your rheumatologist. Right here, right now. Humira.
Ah, another truckload of Toyotas. What a sight.
Yeah, during Toyota's national clearance event, we've got the last of the 2018s. And super low APR financing.
Maybe that's why they go so fast.
Okay, that's got to be a record.
Now get an off-road ready 4Runner with $750 cash back. Or pick a Tacoma with a $299 a month lease. Or buy with $1,000 cash back from Toyota.
Save on the last of the 2018s. Come in today.
Toyota, let's go places.
This Saturday's gonna be super. Super Saturday at Wolf Furniture. 12 hours of super savings. Saturday only. Save up to 65% off our huge selection and get 3 years no interest with nothing down and no minimum purchase. Or take 72 months to pay with no interest. Save even more with one-day savings coupons and register for our Scott Living Furniture and Mattress giveaway. 12 hours of Super Saturday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. at Wolf Furniture.
WTAJ Sports Beat. Friday nights, high school football. Sports Beat Fridays at 11:10. Only on WTAJ, your news leader. Brought to you by 5-Star Mitsubishi.
Two broke girls serving up laughs. Only on WTAJ.
Weeknights at 7:30. Only on WTAJ.
Now, your Weather Authority forecast with Chief Meteorologist Joe Murgo.
I am live here, yes, just outside of Beaver Stadium. Yes, we are getting ready for the big first game of the season. Yeah, there's the students who are excited about the game coming up for tomorrow. And yes, it's not a bad evening here in State College. I know it is in some places, so let's go ahead and take a look at your Doppler radar and what's going on across the area. A couple of thunderstorms did fire up over the Laurel Highlands, and also in Bedford County there is a shower right now, but the heaviest rainfall right near Myersdale. It is drifting slowly to the south and east. Bedford, you see that growing just to your west? That will move on in. You are going to have a brief downpour. So there will be a shower and thunderstorm in some places this evening. Temperature-wise, where it didn't rain, near 80. Where it did rain, look at Johnstown and Somerset, near 70. Here in State College, very comfortable, 73 degrees, which is a good bit cooler than this time yesterday. Satellite and radar does show that, yes, there are a couple of thunderstorms down to the south. There is another disturbance I'm watching that could bring a shower and thunderstorm to the region later tomorrow. That is now across southern Indiana and parts of Kentucky. So we go ahead and take a look at your Weather Authority forecast for tonight. A thunderstorm in some spots, mainly west of I-99 and south of Route 22 this evening. Otherwise, clouds, some showers, and some drizzle. If you're heading out to a Friday night football game, you do want to bring the rain gear. Some games will be wet. You don't need much of a jacket, though, with low temperatures in the 60s. There is a front stalled to our south, and yes, tomorrow we'll start off with some drizzle. I think it may be damp here in Happy Valley, but I don't think a lot of rainfall. And so I would bring rain gear, but you may not need it. Again, I would bring it because by the end of the day, you're seeing that disturbance sparking off some showers and thunderstorms here across south central Pennsylvania, close to State College. So the chance for rainfall is there. You just may not need the rain gear. And don't forget, you can't bring an umbrella to the stadium. And then as we head into Sunday, that front's going to fall apart and we'll just have clouds and sunshine. So high temperatures for tomorrow are going to be in the upper 70s to near the 80-degree mark with some drizzle and a shower or two. And as we go ahead and take a look at your Weather Authority 7-day forecast, we are going to see, for the most part, we're going to have scattered showers tomorrow and maybe a rumble of thunder west of the mountains later in the day. Then clouds and sunshine and warm and humid Sunday on into next week, and it will be steamy each day. And now for our first on WTAJ, I'm going to eat something before John and Amanda, all right, who are going to talk to the chef who made this slider. But for once, I get to eat first. Guys?
All right, thank you very much, Joe. Holding off on the rain, which is really nice, hopefully. And, you know, if a burger is just too much for you, you might like a slider. It's like a mini burger. If it's a beef type thing, and beef is what's for dinner today. It is. Right, John?
Yeah.
John Seelick joins us from the PA Beef Council, and we're making sliders.
Sliders are the perfect tailgate food because they're small and allows you to eat everything on the grill. On the spread. But earlier I showed you how to use an ice cream scoop to make the meatballs. I have portion control. So with the slider burgers, we're going to use a lid, and I wrapped it with foil, and you stuff the meat in there, and that will give you consistent sizing for your burgers. And the important thing is to season, and I got to tell you, pretty liberally with salt and pepper. So that's our pepper.
Last, right?
Last. Like we were talking earlier offline, if you add the salt too early, it starts drawing out moisture, and you won't get the caramelization that you want to have, like you with the grill marks and all that.
We are going to go to break and show you these beautiful burgers, and we'll be back later at the end of the show with a full wrap-up of all the recipes that John's got for us.
See you then.
It's a night of great programs from America's most watched network, CBS. Then stay tuned for WTAJ News at 11 with John Clay and Amanda Kenny. Tonight's primetime lineup is brought to you by Wolf Furniture. WTAJ Sports Beat. Friday nights. High school football. Pride. Passion. Spirit. Nobody covers high school football like WTAJ. Sports Beat Fridays at 11:10. Only on WTAJ, your news leader. Brought to you by 5-Star Mitsubishi.
Summer's calling. The 2018 Cadillacs are ready to move. Our best offers on 2018 models are here. Join us for the Made to Move sales event. Current GM lessees get this low mileage lease on this 2018 Cadillac XT5 from around $359 per month.
Ashley Home Store introduces a modern approach to classic farmhouse design. This family-friendly collection is unique, stylish, and affordable. For a limited time, receive 0% interest for 6 years during our Labor Day sale. Available only at Ashley Home Store. This is home.
Weather anytime on WeAreCentralPA.com. Brought to you by 5-Star Power Sports.
WTAJ Sports with Peter Terpstra.
Hey folks, we've been bringing you all this coverage from Happy Valley outside of Beaver Stadium here at University Park, but let's transition a little bit before Penn State plays App State at 3:30 tomorrow. Let's talk a little bit about the Steelers, who had their final preseason game last night where they picked up a 39-24 win over the Carolina Panthers. Our guy, Mike Finner, made the trip to Pittsburgh, and he now joins us with more.
As all 4 preseason games go in the books for the Steelers, the waiting game begins for many in the Pittsburgh locker room.
Not too concerned, not too worried. I don't really lose too much sleep at night because I know that, every time I wake up, I go 100%. I leave it all out there, whether it's, in the film room, on the practice field, or out here on the game field. I think it shows in my play. So that's how I play, that's how I approach life. And so I've had a lot of fun, and I'll continue to have fun playing the game I love.
While the finale against the Panthers will have a say in roster cuts, head coach Mike Tomlin will have to consider the full body of work on several players.
We've come together. They're really good dudes. I knew kind of both of them before, especially Josh, before I got here. So, that decision's out of my hands. But I'm sure we'll stay tight, whatever happens, and I love both of them.
Even though the star power is hard to miss on offense, the options seem endless for the Steelers.
Pretty dangerous, man. There's weapons in every position, so it'll be nice to see it all come together. We're excited, go to work with Coach Randy, so playmakers all around.
The message has been loud and clear all preseason. All that matters is finding the right 53 to get the black and gold back on top.
I believe they traded for me for a reason, and I'm trying to trust the process. I'm trying to find my niche, but yeah, it's been a great couple of days so far. I really enjoyed being here.
Reporting for the Black and Gold Nation, I'm Mike Fenner.
All right, so now back here at Penn State, we got some bad news, man. The Philadelphia Eagles have cut former Penn State quarterback Christian Hackenberg today, according to multiple reports. Hackenberg has still not taken a regular season NFL snap after the Jets picked him up in the second round of the 2016 NFL Draft. He was traded to the Raiders, then cut soon after, signed with Philly, tried to make the team, and after throwing 2 interceptions last night, the Eagles have sent him packing once again. And don't forget to tune into our Penn State pregame show, Nittany Nation Game Day. It is now moved to 2 p.m. on Saturday. CBS looks to cover the funeral of John McCain at 11:30, so we have bumped our show to a later time. And that's going to do it to me. We'll wrap things up in a bit.
Do you need a good night's sleep? Park Home has it all.
Central PA's mattress headquarters, 5 years, no interest. Free delivery, free setup and removal, plus 2 free pillows. Now at Park Home.
Park Home, come fall in love.
Pain wants to stop you, block you, like that's gonna happen. Icy hot. Icy to dull, hot to relax. Rise from pain. Icy hot.
Mom's gonna kill us.
Gorilla Super Glues.
Of course.
Gorilla has a fix for every project. Original brush and nozzle and ultra controlled gel for the toughest jobs on planet Earth.
My gums are irritated. I don't have to worry about that. Do I?
Actually, you do. Harmful bacteria lurk just below the gum line.
Crest Gum Detoxify works below the gum line to neutralize harmful plaque bacteria and help reverse early gum damage. And now there's new Crest Gum and Enamel Repair. It gives you clinically proven healthier gums and helps repair and strengthen weakened enamel. Gum Detoxify and Gum and Enamel Repair. From Crest.
Gums are good. So is my checkout.
Crest. Healthy, beautiful smiles for life.
Enrolling in Medicare for the first time can be confusing, so it's no surprise you may have questions and concerns.
Sometimes the hardest part is just knowing where to start. That's why I'm here, to guide you through the process.
When you call, you will always speak to a live local person who is specially trained in Medicare.
I am a UPMC for Life Medicare advisor.
And I'm here for you.
Call us today.
Park Home has it all. Central PA's largest appliance center.
Where you pay less guaranteed. Save 10 to 30% off this week, plus get 1 year no interest.
We price match the big box stores.
Park Home, come fall in love.
WTAJ News continues.
What a great time we've had here at Beaver Stadium. John Seelig, tell us a little bit about, again, what you prepared for us today. Great ideas for us tomorrow.
Perfect tailgate food. We made nacho cheese dip with queso and salsa. We made some sliders out of burgers. My personal favorite is the spicy buffalo meatballs.
Ours too.
Yeah, the meatballs, that's where it's at. And then we also made some chili, off screen, which is everybody.
We haven't even tried that yet.
Yeah, all made with ground beef, one ingredient. You make 4 great things.
Yep. Thanks to you and the PA Beef Council for putting all this together for us today.
Thanks
it's
for having
delicious.
us. Yeah, thanks for having us.
Weather-wise, it's dark, but what are we thinking about tomorrow?
I think tomorrow a lot of the day is going to be like this, but there still could be drizzle in the morning and then a shower in the afternoon. Bring the rain gear, bring the rain jacket for the camera.
I'm going to bring it.
But we may not need it, and you don't want to use it.
No, I don't want to get wet. I don't want my camera to go wet. I want everything to go great, you know? Like, and rain could throw everything off.
Pete wants to run down the field a lot, so Penn State needs to score a lot.
Yeah, I'm going to be running a lot.
Well, this is so much fun, guys.
Yes.
Let's do this every Friday.
Every Friday.
All right, tailgate Fridays.
From all of us at WTAJ, have a great weekend. We'll see you at the game tomorrow.